now. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello out
Hello.
there in Twitch watching land. It is Friday night. What's today's date? May 2nd of 2025. And this is Community D&D on Arvin Elrond's channel with the Shadow Crew playing our Waterdeep a Dragon Heist campaign. I was just all of a sudden like noticing Yoi fiddling with her camera. So
Yeah, because I realized my head was cut off really weird. I mean, the bottom half of my body. Torso boy.
um,
We don't need it, clearly.
yes, and we decided basically like last night, I think, that we were going to be playing tonight. So
Yeah.
We're very off the cuff kind of people. We enjoy our time together. Hey, you want to play? Sure.
and I've had like stuff prepped out through like probably like the next 3 sessions for like weeks. So
I can't even imagine that. Jesus.
so I was like, yeah, we can play whenever works. So yeah, we are here tonight. I, of course, am your host for this evening and the dungeon master in this campaign. I'm Shadow Mage, he, him pronouns. And as always, for like the last 42 sessions, pretty much, I'm here with the lovely players in the Shadow Crew, who these faces you see on your screen. And I will pass things off to the person next to me, Yoi, to introduce themselves and remind everybody who your character is.
Hello. Yes, I am Yoiko Wayne Lin, also known as Gubby, he, they pronouns game and fiction writer. And tonight, as I have for the past many nights, I am playing Peach Candleheart, a Barnal Aarakocra Echo Knight fighter who loves his father very much, even though he is being horribly ignored by him, and also someone special that he does not recognize.
Not at all. Who could those people be?
Not even a little bit.
Oh, maybe even two of them.
Maybe even two of them.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Yoi. We'll pass things on over to Hoodie.
My name is Hoodie. He, him pronouns. I am playing the adorable, blonde-haired, green-eyed, cherubic, basil globberpot, 37-year-old, Lightfoot, halfling, alchemist, artificer. Fun fact. Uh, for about a year, I hand drew a minute and a half of animation when I was like 18 to 19, and I was spiraling out through blindness on a trackpad on a laptop. And then I got too self-conscious about it and never posted it. So I keep that laptop still to this day, thinking at one point, maybe I'll go back to it.
Amazing.
You gotta show it to us now.
Sorry, there are people yelling around my apartment somewhere. I think also, no, it's fine. It's fine.
No murders going on here. We're fine.
It's good. We're fine.
Okay. Well, thank you, Hoodie, and thank you for that fun fact about your past. And we'll pass things on over to Tilted.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tilted, he, him pronouns. I'm a farmer by trade, streamer by night, and tonight I'll be playing a Raven Aarakocra Gloomstalker Ranger of noble lineage called Cruce Swain. But during the night, I will don, and as it turns out this night as well, I will don the persona of the Aviary.
Do you have your post-it note?
I was getting there.
because the mask, because the mask broke.
Yeah, it was a tragic night. I feel bad. I feel like I need to go and get one before ArvCon, possibly.
Again, just get a cat ear headband.
That just feels like a cop
Yeah,
out, though,
right.
with all the commitment I've been doing.
That's true.
You should just get like one of those like really simple like hard plastic ones with just like the like rubber band on the back.
The rubber band string that's gonna break on the first cast.
All I can think of is Hank Venture and the Venture Brothers just saying, "My tongue keeps getting cut on this," and laughing hysterically every single time he tries to speak, and he's like, "Ah." So please. Please get one.
Glad that can bring happy memories to you.
And Drew.
Hello. I have not been writing this down, but I did tonight.
Ooh.
So, hello everybody. I am Drew the Damager, he, him pronouns, father by day, streamer by night, game and fiction enjoyer. And tonight, I will be playing the sexy, black-haired, yellow-eyed, voluptuous Callista Amberblood, the 26-year-old tiefling Twilight cleric.
Where's the punk
Wow.
rock priestess? Punk rock priestess wasn't in
It was-
there.
It was an
Yeah,
amalgam.
you need the punk rock priestess. You got everything perfect. It just needs that.
Well, very good, very good. Yes. So we are on episode 43 of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and the party is currently making their way exploring through Kolat Towers, which was once home to two wizard brothers and is now currently the kind of main headquarters of operations for the Zentarim in Waterdeep. And somewhere in here should be either Manchun or the way to find Manchun, who is the secret leader of the Zentarim. And he's a very powerful wizard. Probably not as powerful as, say, like Elminster, or maybe the Open Lord Alero Silverhand, but probably on par with maybe the Blackstaff.
That's
Hmm.
why he's called Luigi's Mansion.
That's bad.
He's King Boo.
And the party has did find the person that they came in here in the first place to find, which was Renair Neverember, because he got captured by Manchun, and there was a simulacrum, a fake Renair running around Waterdeep, which was what tipped them off to all of this. They've also rescued a human gargoyle hybrid, which is Lady Gondefrey. I'm actually a little surprised that Callista hasn't yet asked Lady Gondefrey what her given name is.
Well,
I
obviously
figured.
it's Lady. Duh.
Yeah, of course.
So there's Renair, Lady Gondefrey, who is the human mind and human faced gargoyle, who came to be so about 120 years ago due to Dulark Kolat, one of the evil wizard brothers that lived in these towers. And also, they are accompanied by some other characters who were provided to them via favors from Zardoz Zord, the captain of this the Sea Maidens Fair, which has come from the south in
All
their
these
ships.
complex names is catching up to our DM, guys. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just remembering all the details.
Oh, yeah.
Too many
And-
details.
And so there is Bell, the gunslinger, and the brain fart.
Thiel.
Thiel.
Fel and Thiel, and then the aviary. So we got our bases covered.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thiel, the human Psy warrior.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mhm.
We all know that's right.
We all know
that
that's
seems right.
right.
but both of these people seem sus in any case, but they've been helpful. So they've made it up to the very top floor of the one tower after having dealt with a poisonous gas corridor, a flesh golem, running past some wizards who were like keeping a demon constrained in the summoning circle, invisible staircases, a mimic. Anyway,
I like how we just walk right past the evil summoning circle. We just went, no, not gonna deal
Nah, I
with
don't
that.
have time for
that.
Not today, Asmodeus.
Yeah,
Nope.
no, thank you.
No, thank you.
And so they've now burst into the final chamber at the top of this tower, and then a skull was floating there in the air with green flames flying all around it and back from it. And then it opened its mouth, and a loud voice boomed, "Get out of my house!" And then Lady Gondifrey said, "I think that's the guy who cursed me." And that's where we ended.
I wish she hadn't
Sounds
said
about
that
right.
because if she hadn't said that's the guy who cursed me, Peach would have said, "Understandable, have a nice day," and then just left immediately.
Close the door right away.
Yeah, but here we are rolling initiative.
Yeah, so
Certain everything will be fine.
we will get right into it then.
Has anyone kept track of how many times we in this campaign have opened a door and went nope, and then closed the door and left?
At least
Because
2
it's
or 3
definitely a
times.
couple. Yeah.
We did that with the Dead Beholder. That was
That was really
yeah, that
good.
was something.
Yeah, we just opened it and went, no.
I can't imagine there's a
Okay.
more appropriate time to say no. Is my token not up here? What's going on?
Is your token under the aviaries?
Hold on. Let me click people. It is.
Oh,
It's under
Oh.
someone. We found it.
No, it was underneath
It's there.
Peach or something.
it was under me. Oh, sorry.
1, 2,
Ooh,
3, 4,
high
5,
roller over here.
8, 9. 9 should be correct for all allies and one enemy, I believe.
hmm
Well, if you put it like that.
I like how Renair is just chilling out here. Nowhere near anything happening.
Yeah, he died. He died instantly with
Mm.
almost anything at this point.
Yeah, I don't think he was healed that much.
I don't think he's wearing armor. Also,
That's also a thing.
see, sneak attacks, great. Just don't let yourself get hit.
Mm.
That's what the disengage is for.
Oh.
The aviary and Thiel tied, but the aviary will go first because his initiative is higher. I mean, his dex is higher.
Mine's a +4, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
You said the aviary will go first?
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like we have Basil with a 21. The Flame Skull with a 20.
Which is badass looking because I zoomed in on it.
Yes.
It's fucking
actually,
cool looking.
let me see here if I have. Here's the handouts, creatures and monsters. Flame Skull. There we go. Show to players.
Yeah.
Aww.
Come on,
Great.
that's badass. I want that tattoo.
Is it just
a
a
shame.
severed head?
It is
It's
a
a shame
skull.
it's immune to everything.
A skull with fiery eyes and very intense green flames around it as it levitates, hovers in the
What
air.
if I just put a bunch of oil on it?
Well, to be fair, if I died or presumably got murdered by Manchun and I woke up looking like that, I would also yell, "Get out of my house" to anybody who came in.
Pretty fair.
So, yes, we had Basil, 21, and the Flame Skull at 20, Peach at 20. Peach, what is your dexterity?
My dex is 3 +3.
But the The actual value, is it 16 or 17?
Oh, it's 16.
Okay, so the flame skull does go first. Then it's a 17.
Mhm.
Then we have the aviary at 18, Thiel at 18, Renair at 17, Bell at 16, Callista at 6, and
big
Lady
Oh, but
surprise.
Lady
she's right.
Gondofrey pulling up the back.
and Lady Gondofrey
Well,
at 5.
It's because they're distracted with each other, guys. It
That's
makes
it.
sense.
I mean, after that description Drew gave, I get it.
They're
Mm.
walking in the hall with their hands are just barely touching, and they're both really
Uh-huh.
concentrating on hands more than anything else.
Yeah.
All right, Basil, you get to act first. What are you gonna do?
I'm peeking in the room, right? Because it's just a singular doorway.
Yes, correct.
So I'm peeking in the room after hearing this. Can I make some type of Arcana or History check to know what this is, what it might be vulnerable and or weak
Sure,
or immune to? I guess is the better way.
absolutely.
Awesome. Would you like Arcana or History? I'd like History, but I'll take Arcana also.
I think Arcana would be more applicable here.
Sure. That was a spicy 13. Do it.
So you are pretty sure that since this is some kind of magical undead, which is on fire, it will likely be immune to fire and is also likely immune to poison, considering it's undead.
Right.
And it might very well be resistant or immune to other things as well. A 13 will get you at least that much that I told you.
All right. So I'm poking in between the legs here, and I see because I imagine Peach has long legs. So I'm looking in between the legs of both the character I am like next to and Peach. I see this thing. It's scary. It just loud voiced. Basil's gonna whip out emergency measure number 1 and shoot the magic missile wand at him. Hit with the glass gun.
In between the legs of Peach, right up to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Empty everything out in
And
that,
it
that
will
first
cast
action.
shield.
All right. So that's 6. Negate it. It gets rid of magic missile
It
completely.
just
Correct?
gets rid of magic missile.
Right. As this cast as a reaction, no, because I would have to specify how many charges I'm using initially. Okay. So
Yeah.
so I see it cast shield. I give it a wink, and then I cast sanctuary on myself.
Sanctuary, did you say?
Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
And then I will just kind of step back. Actually, no, this is a clump. I'm gonna scoot. Where am I? I'm here. 1, 2. Fireball just ruins everyone. So I guess I have to run away for the safety of the party here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get back to Renair and just start. So it's bad. Just start informing Renair about what's going on.
Okay, so that's Basil's turn then. And we'll move to the Flame Skull. And a wisp of the green flame kind of detaches itself from kind of like behind the head of the Flame Skull and then swirls around until it comes like right in front of like kind of like the mouth of the Flame Skull, and it condenses down into brighter orange until it gets to a singular point, and then it zooms out into the hallway, basically to like right around Fel and Callista, and then it goes boom. Fireball.
I cast fireball.
I'm in that radius, aren't I?
I don't think there's a way to not be in that radius.
It is
I
a
will-
20-foot radius sphere centered on.
Yeah, no, I'm in it.
Yeah. We're all in it.
Oh, actually, oh no, I'm at 15, I think.
Yeah, if it's here,
If
then
it's here, then you're out.
yeah. Okay, so
So's
everybody but
Renair.
Renair and Basil.
Okay.
I could feel it coming.
Deck saves.
My DM,
Yes.
my DM senses were a tingling.
Dex save, you said?
Come
Dexterity
on.
saving throw.
I got a
Saving
+8
throw.
on this, bro.
17 for Peach,
It'd be a 13 for me.
Okay, so 17 for Peach, 20 for Peach's Echo, and 8 for Theo.
So Lady Gundafrey gets a 10. Belle will get 24.
Dang, son.
Very jukey.
Okay, so anyone who got a 13 or higher will take half damage.
Alright.
Yay.
And this will be a total, before being halved, 32 fire damage.
Ow.
Okay.
Just
So,
ow.
Half is 16.
Okay. When the fireball goes off, you see. Well, I guess Callista might be the only one who sees. The flames sort of ripple around Ciel as if there's a little bubble around him. He
Okay.
still gets burned, but there's a little bubble, and so Ciel uses Protective Field, and I get to reduce a damage. So I reduce 9 damage out of 32, you said?
Did you save or fail? Oh, you failed.
Thiel failed. So,
Yeah, okay, so 32, yeah.
okay, so 32 minus...
23. 23 hot damage.
Okay, and everyone else takes 16?
Correct.
So that's the aviary.
Okay, so I am going to absorb elements.
Okay.
But I don't know how much it absorbs because it doesn't say in the thing.
What's it?
Also, Peach's Echo disappears, but I'm just moving it into the wall, because he'll probably
You
come
take
back at some point.
resistance damage in that case.
Okay, so you have.
So
Yeah.
I have it again.
I believe? Is that how it would work? It'd be half
Yes.
of a half?
Yeah, half of a half.
Okay.
So then you'd only take 8. Or, well, no. Didn't you fail, or did you succeed?
I got it. No, I got a 13.
You got a 13,
Oh,
which
you
you
got a
said was a
13.
succeed.
Okay. Yes.
Aren't you
13
also a
is-
tiefling?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
you have
so
innate
I'm-
resistance. So that does not stack.
Yeah. So, I mean, you
So-
could just not do it, so you save the spell slot.
But maybe he wants the ability to, I don't know.
It's actually D6 of damage.
Yeah, because it is an
Yeah.
extra D6 of damage.
Of the triggering type, which is fire.
Okay, kind of a
Right.
bummer.
Up to
So,
you.
yeah, up to you, bud.
I will actually. Yeah, you know what? I'll save the. Let me take that damage and I'll save the spell slot.
Okay. You still
You'd
only
still
take 8
8.
because of
Yeah.
tiefling.
Right.
But you also get a fear check, don't you?
Yep.
Because Callista has some trauma regarding fire.
Yeah, this is the
is-
most exposure therapy. This is the best it could have gone.
Oh my
'cause
god.
You got hit with a fireball that you dodge out of the way and then still like resisted. You're like, this is fine.
I believe it was this 21. I pass. Okay, I'm not afraid.
Woohoo!
Okay.
What a roller coaster of a turn.
I know, right?
Okay. So the flame skull will remain bobbing in the air where it is, having used both shield and then fireball. And we go to Peach.
But now its shield is gone.
Correct.
Unless it chooses to use it again.
So Peach goes just when the fireball rushes over him. He quickly looks around, sees that PL looks in absolutely terrible shape, and
Also,
hello.
also there's
Yes.
like the rug and the cobwebs and the bed in the room are all now on fire.
So he sees how messed up everything is and goes, okay, we need to handle this quickly and immediately. Pops the echo back into existence, and bonk.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll. See if you do bonk.
I do not bonk. It's only 11.
That does not bonk.
Nope. Wow, 11 again.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay.
Jinx.
Unleash Yeah.
You owe me
Unleash
a soda.
incarnation.
Give me that cactus cooler.
24 to bonk.
24 to bonk definitely bonks.
Bonks. And that's 13 points of damage.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. 10 points of damage. Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Thank you very much. We will
Mhm.
move along to the aviary. Thiel's on
Yeah,
deck.
I am scorched quite a bit. Just a quick question: when the fireball went off, did I hear any incantations at all?
No.
Great. So that's fantastic.
I mean, what tongue is it saying the chants with?
Hey, you know, skulls
Thank you,
could just
Drew.
do
I was
stuff,
trying
man.
to find my ban button and I couldn't find it for some reason.
The hammer. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action, put my heels to activate Boots of Speed. I'm gonna run in there. I'm going to attack 3 times, and then I'm gonna get the fuck out.
And this is with your magic longsword.
Yeah,
9.
that's a good start.
9 is not a good start.
Oh.
Oh, 18 is though.
All right, and I'll just do the other one too while I'm at it. Okay, well,
9.
now that's effective
Well,
turn today.
We're getting all the bad rolls out. We're getting all the bad
This
rolls
is not
out.
the time. God. And then I rolled the 1d4, right? That's what we determined for the longsword.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes.
Woof.
Come on.
Ouch. For those listening, that's a 1.
So 1, I got a 2 on my longsword hit. I'm leaving. I'm going back.
So 6 slashing damage and 1 radiant damage.
And does he get an attack of opportunity on me?
If you're coming right up to it and then running away,
Yep.
then yes.
Okay. Am I gonna get downed or not? Let's find out.
Well, it's really, does it want to keep shield or not? That's the real question.
So kind of from its green flames, kind of like a tentacle of fire lashes out to like
Ew.
like whip at you. With a 24 to hit.
Dude, what the? Can
Uh,
I reaction cast shield here?
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. It's got a 25 AC now, so I dodge
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And you can sentinel this.
Yeah, I can. So, a second bonk. A bonk. Holy shit, 10. I do
We're
not
just
hit.
We're getting him out. We're just
We're
getting
getting it
the
all
first
out.
round.
This is
we
not the
gotta
time
get the
to
bad
be
rolls.
getting out. If he launches another fireball, we're cooked. Literally.
Well, I would rather roll 2s and 3s now than when we're actually fighting Luigi's Mansion, so...
I don't know if we can't handle the dude that guy killed. I don't know if we're handling that dude.
It's not even
It's
just
okay.
the dude that I
There's-
killed. It's just Ghost, which would make you think
There's
it's
the rest
even
of us.
weaker.
There's the rest of us. It'll be fine. We have action economy.
Okay. That will then take us to Thiel.
TL will close quarters. He is looking absolutely terrible, but he is going to do the thing. Hopefully I roll better for him. That's a 25.
Yes. Whatever kind of bonk Thiel makes.
Great sword bonk. With 14 points of damage.
14. Okay.
And then 14 to hit.
A 14 will hit.
Oh. And that will be 13 points of damage.
Respectable.
Okay. So, the green fire all around the skull dissolves, and the fiery bits in its eye sockets disappear, and the skull drops onto the bed.
Oh.
Are we at combat?
Technically, combat has now ended, yes.
Purify it.
Peach sticks his head out of the door, and he says, "Callista, do you know anything about skulls?"
Not this particular one, no. And that seems surprisingly easy.
Oh. Okay, well, I asked because it seems very haunted.
Basil comes running back into the room, arms full of potions, slightly glowing. All right, you guys are probably oh wow, sees the aviary just fully burnt.
I'm just
Okay, yeah,
literally
here's-
I'm halfway chicken at this point.
Here's a greater healing potion. I thought
Thanks.
this was gonna happen, so I was getting stuff out of the bag.
And then I look at my pocket like, I had a potion of fire resistance.
And like,
Too late for that one.
Lady Gondifrey is just looking around, being like, "Wow, you guys are strong. I didn't even get a chance to exact my revenge."
Peach is
Sorry
going
about
to
that.
Peach is going to hear this and bring the skull out for her to, I don't know, spash or something.
Oh, I'm thinking back to the knowledge of when I was a paladin of Tyr. This definitely seems like undead of some kind, and I don't think the undead has been fully dealt with, even though it is no longer currently hostile.
Oh.
I think we need to, like, remove its curse, or, like, dump holy water on it or something like that.
Oh, just some holy water? All right. Start taking vials out of my bag.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah, 'cause
have
we got
those. Way
yeah, we
back
got holy
in the
water from the
beginning.
lady. Yeah.
Hasn't
Session
had an
1, we got holy
opportunity, but
water.
he's got it now. Yeah, I'm
Just-
just gonna down that greater healing potion right away.
I turn the skull over so it's a cup, and I just start pouring some inside. It's like trying to swish it around.
Okay, so you're just like chugging like the, or well, not like dousing the skull in the holy water.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So as the holy water comes out of the vial and it starts hitting the skull, then like it starts to like flake and dissolve, and it just starts to like crumble into dust and ash.
Oh, all right. Gross. All over my hands. Okay, all right.
Bone dust, a new material.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna put this in a bag. I just didn't want it to be like stuck in my fingernails forever.
Probably should put it on the rest of the bones too while we're at it.
Ha!
Wild.
If that's what was left of Dulark Olai, and Shun probably did that to him. Wonder what this means for me and my curse.
Well, we do know the Blackstaff, and the Blackstaff is a most powerful wizard. I am quite sure that if anybody could reverse your curse, it would most definitely be her.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
we
we could
think she
also
killed
help
the
you.
guy. Don't let the curse, so you might be good, right?
Yes, we could also help you out at the Holy Hands house.
There's options.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Thiel has walked out, like, limped faintly out of the room, looking extremely charred, and says quietly, "If you don't mind, I think I do need a moment."
I walk over and I give a healing potion.
Regular healing potion?
Yeah, the graders are for the party. The regulars are for
Mhm.
everyone else. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to figure out what a regular one I roll is.
Because we're taking it. If you take it as the action, you just get it. Correct. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get the full.
The maximum value.
Yeah.
So it'd
what
be
does the
10. Because it'd be 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
coming from me. I made it, so you get another +4 on that.
Oh, so
both-
it's
yeah.
so it's
both of you.
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, 4.
That'd be 14, wouldn't it, for him?
Oh, okay. I thought it was 4 plus 8, not 4 plus
2d4 plus 4 plus 4.
Oh,
There
okay.
it is.
Okay,
Yep,
so
my
I
bad.
was off a bit, so it's actually 16 for you.
Yeah, it's actually 16. He still looks extremely terrible. Could we short rest?
I was about to ask.
And so like the cobwebs and the bed and the rug are all starting to like die down from being on fire, and now they just look very singed, and the cobwebs are gone.
Peach
Yeah, I
is going
imagine
to.
nothing survived.
Yeah, Peach is going to wait till Basil comes out and then like shuts the door. If Basil was in there checking things out, and goes, "Well, that was quite foul."
Well, it seems that almost surprisingly, like maybe some of the books left in the bookcases escaped the brunt of the fireball.
How?
Yeah. Basil's getting all up because they're magical. Basil's getting all up in there to look around.
Okay. Give me an
After collecting the bone
investigation
dust.
check.
For sure.
I can help
Investigation?
you if you like, since
Excellent.
I'm by the door.
Investigation. Really gotta take proficiency in this. So the first one's an 18. With help, it's a 18.
7.
Okay, so like there are kind of like noticeable gaps amongst the library of books in these bookshelves, and the ones that are left are either extremely mundane or extremely esoteric.
Perfect.
But you do find one book kind of like on a bottom shelf that when you pick it up, you realize it is not a book. It just looks like a book. It even has a title on it, "The Man from Damara," but it is actually a wooden block painted to resemble a book.
Honestly, I was waiting for him to say if this was the Blump's mating rituals part 2 or something, but you know what? This works too.
And picking up the book reveals that it actually had a very fine wire leading from the bottom of it into the base of the bookshelf, and a secret compartment on that bottom shelf of the bookcase pops open.
Ah,
How do you do
Basil,
this
you
without
must be
hands?
careful.
It was a floating skull, right? No hands. How is this? Huh?
Well, he wasn't always a floating skull, Basil.
Yeah, but he's probably been a floating skull. Have you seen the state of this place?
Well,
It has been here for a very long time.
What exactly did you find?
I don't know. I'll like open up the secret compartment.
Okay. And what you find is what looks like a long metallic stick, kind of maybe about 14 inches in length, that has been worked to resemble chainmail, or well, no, sorry, not chainmail, but like a chain, like loops of chain. But it is just like actually a singular metallic rod that then ends in a tiny humanoid skull.
You guys want the short rest, right? Because I can identify this while a short rest is happening. So, because I've never seen any. I got really excited seeing just a magical rod in like a wizard's tower because immovable rod. Can't wait. Live the dream. I don't think that's this.
A rest would be appreciated.
Yep.
Yeah, I could take a few moments myself.
Can we leave the stinky hallway and
The stinky tomb room.
yeah, the stinky tomb room.
Yeah. And in fact, actually, on the other side of the secret door that you came in from, remember there was a secret door on the other side that
Yeah,
you
this
did
one.
notice, but you weren't able to get through. So you're actually able to go out that side.
Okay.
As we
neat.
open it, all the stuff I piled up in front of it. Okay, so I misread the situation. I'll start putting stuff back in the bag.
It's the thought that counts.
So yes, you can have a short rest, which would, like, the shortest short rest you can take is about an hour, and that will let you do anything that short rests allow you to do as character features and all that.
Mhm.
All right.
I will expend, I think, 1 hit die during the short rest, and then I will also cast Identify during the short rest.
Okay, this is a wand of binding.
Dang.
So that is a standard DMG magical item that you can look up. I'll also read it out for you here. It says, this wand has 7 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, you roll a d20 on the wand. The wand crumbles into ashes and is destroyed. While holding the wand, you can use an action to expend one of its charges. To expend some of its charges to cast one of the following spells. Save DC of 17. Hold monster, which takes 5
Ooh.
charges, or hold person, which takes 2
Oh, shit.
charges. Also, while holding the wand, while you are attuned to it, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and gain advantage on a saving throw you make to avoid being paralyzed or restrained. Or you can
Good.
expend 1 charge and gain advantage on any check you make to escape and grapple. Are you able to find that item, or?
Give me 1 second. I was writing it all down, and then I was like, I can find this.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun being at single-digit health.
You lived.
Some hit die rolls going on here.
Questionable
few.
Rod and the Funky Domain is a great band. Nicely done, Proxima.
Yeah. It does need to be attuned.
It does.
Ooh, do you have space for that?
While the short rest is going on, I'll be like, so I'll explain everything that it is, and then I'll go, I'm kind of full up currently. If anyone has space to attune to this magically, I mean, it's one of us should attune to this. If everyone has full space, then I mean, I can bite a bullet and unattune and just turn my goggles back into just regular detect magic goggles.
Need
But if someone has
double
room,
check.
Thiel has space.
I also
but
have
he's-
one
EL
slot.
questioningly.
Um,
I don't know you.
yeah, but
That's my purse.
yeah, but he doesn't offer for obvious reasons. I also think he's
I've-
like too busy taking a power nap, so he doesn't respond.
I do have 1 attunement slot.
Yes, then you should definitely take that, Aviary. It could be very helpful.
Yeah, for the paralyzing bit.
No, for the escaping paralyzing bit, because you're always like getting all up in there.
Yeah, I am.
It
Luckily,
might actually
Or
just be good
if
for
we're
that.
going to take on Manchun or the hold person.
luckily,
right.
rangers are half casters.
Yay. Otherwise it'd be useless.
Mhm.
What's the name of item again? I'm sorry.
Wand
The
of
wand of-
binding.
Wand of binding.
It is available. Let's see.
There's a whip crack as you pick it up.
Okay, yeah, perfect. I have added it.
You know, between all like the black and the chains, you're going for an aesthetic. I will say that.
What are you trying to say?
I just, we're into what we're into, and it's kind
Are
of
you saying this
giving
makes
off
me
a
look
vibe.
fat?
Just look immediately at Callista. Look back. I mean, I know I'm not really great at sexual jokes, but I thought that one was a pretty fastball down the middle.
Oh, I get it now. Very clever.
It's fine. It's sort of like a grenade. You pull the pin and throw it.
Yeah.
Peach looks between the two of them, senses something is going on, tries to figure out what it is, then looks at the aviary and says with all earnestness, "Don't worry, aviary, you are also very beautiful."
Oh, thank you. By the way, what's a grenade? And then my nose bleeds.
It's kind of like a smoke bomb.
Wait a minute.
Grenades do exist here. I have seen a grenade. It is where I've gotten a lot of inspiration, honestly.
Oh. First time I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, if you pack just a small thing with a lot of black powder and then you explode it, it really, whew, it's crazy.
Similar effect to what we just experienced.
Yes, it does almost as much damage as that floating skull did.
Sounds amazing. Where can I get him?
And like Fel's just like scratching the back of his head, looking around, trying to not be suspicious, but obviously being suspicious at the mention of black powder and being like, I don't know anything about that.
You're using guns. You're using guns that shoot bullets.
Has no idea.
What? These? I got these off of a Lantanese merchant.
Okay, and what are they
But you
shooting,
also seem
mister?
very, very happy to explain all things about your gun.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did that.
You sure did.
And Peach, of course, sticks up for his new most favorite person, who he's totally never met before, and says, "Stop being mean. Fel is helping us."
I get a
We
19
weren't
on
questioning whether he's
insight.
helping us or not.
I get a 19 on insight. Did he really get it from a Lantanese merchant?
They are technically of Lantanese make, yes.
Oh shit! All right. But is that where he got it from? That's what I was insight checking.
It says
Maybe not
Globopot on the barrel.
directly. Yeah. All right. So, there is the short rest.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
I think we basically cleared out the tower, so we can maybe like sneak past the wizards and the demon, and then go across the bridge.
I don't think we have to sneak past anything. We walked right past them earlier, and they didn't really seem. They seemed uninterested in us.
Well, you never know. They may have changed their minds.
If they had changed their minds, I think we would hear a demon ransacking the tower.
Well, maybe the demon also changed its mind. We do not know. They are wizards, and wizards cannot be trusted. Except for Tam. Tam is the best.
I will bet you 50 gold that the demon did not change his mind.
I will not take that bet, because my father says that gambling is a vice to most terrible things. But you are free to take that bet with somebody else.
I mean, that's true, but sometimes those things are fun, Peach.
I don't think my father understands what fun is.
So you can make...
Unfortunately,
Oh, sorry.
unfortunately,
go
I don't think he does either.
Shadowed, you were going to say something.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. So you make your way down back a floor, down to the one where the floor kind of tilts a bit with the
Mm-hmm.
clamps
Mm-hmm.
on the side. And when you get down to this floor, you can hear noises from the floor below.
Uh-oh.
That
Are they
doesn't
good
sound good.
noises?
and
Yeah, bad?
it sounds like loud screeching, grunting, and kind of a weird kind of like thud but warbly.
Okay.
So, you guys want to drop the floor on them, or no?
No, we examined the floor last session and we found that the floor goes up as opposed to down.
No.
So we're not going to drop the floor on them. We're going to get Dark Soul smashed into the ceiling.
That's kind of a bummer. I
Yeah,
could acid
so-
a lot of the joints though, and then we could drop the floor. Just give me like 2 solid hours.
I
No,
don't
we
think
have that
2
kind of
hours is a
time.
great idea.
Yeah, right.
I will send my echo ahead of the group and
Mhm.
then like just try and peek at what's going on.
Oh, they've lost one, huh? Oh
Uh,
no.
No,
All three are
the three wizards are there, but they're all laying down on the floor, seeming to be asleep.
Okay.
And the demon is like there in the circle, and it's screeching and like going to like trying to like thud and like break free of the circle, but it's trapped in the circle.
Like it's solidly trapped in there. It's
Yeah.
not okay. So Peach is going to quickly bamf in between the Echo and himself, and then go back to the group and report on this, and conclude his report with, "So I think if we just ran very quickly down the stairs and completely ignored it, we should be fine."
Works for me.
I'm
Sure.
fine with that. Yes.
Okay, I guess we're
I
all
turn to
running down the
Basil,
stairs.
Basil, you're gonna have to resist the need to walk demon goo.
I don't want anything that is ever in my life.
Okay, good. Glad we're on the same page. Let's go.
Mhm. So we yakety sacks down the stairs ASAP.
Okay. And for like a brief moment, as you like run down past the stairs, you're like, how can those wizards be sleeping through all that noise?
I
Mhm.
definitely do like I just kind of like look as we run past one to see if they're like what's going on with this. Is this magical in nature, or is this like they fell asleep due to exhaustion?
Yeah, it just seems like they were just completely exhausted, and fell down where they were, unable to hold whatever spell they were using to keep the demon under check. But luckily, the circle is keeping it constrained. So
Okay, so this looks, as long as no one touches anything, this is fine. No, we can just
Yes.
keep moving.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, Basil just kind of like looks at Piers and goes, "I'm not touching it." Puts hands in pockets and walks away.
okay, down another floor you go. Down past the broken remains of a former laboratory.
Mhm.
Yes, and you go down one more yet.
It's okay, Basil. Just a little bit of glass.
They were so beautiful.
To this one, where there was the door to the bridge over to the other tower, but there's no platform there.
Mhm. Peach is going to teleport everybody across.
Okie dokie.
Having someone that
Teleportation
can-
is a very fun thing.
It's the mix of flying and teleporting that really kind of. Oh, and being able to call your shot with a shadow that can permeate through objects.
Well, currently Peach cannot fly at all. He is in very big boy armor.
Indeed.
Next screen.
And I guess there's a door here.
There is indeed a door there.
Peach will examine this door. Is it perhaps locked?
Hmm. Where'd this go?
Also, why is Rainier with us? Aren't you half dead?
I
No,
mean, we did take a short rest, so he probably is a little bit healthier now.
Also, we gave him a really big bottle of healing juice.
right when you first
Did-
rescued him.
Did
I
we
think it was
find
just
his
a regular
stuff?
healing juice, but I think the short rest probably did
You've
him
not
more
yet
favors.
found his stuff.
Weird. I thought he said it was like really close by.
It's
Oh.
probably in that room with the 3 people that we locked in with like the tension rope tied to a bed
Right.
downstairs.
Bummer, dude.
That does make sense.
Because that's the only place close by that I can think of.
No, that's perfect logic.
I-
Good job, Peach.
I think he said that he hoped that it was.
Oh, okay.
Narrow ledge. Yes, there is a locked door.
Okay. I shall attempt to pick the door.
Help.
Okay.
Help action.
Yes. First roll's a 10.
Okay.
The
That
second roll, I mean for the help. And the second one's a 24, so a 24.
yeah, 24 will definitely do it.
Thank you, Basil.
No problem.
I send my echo in first, as per usual.
Okay.
Is my
So-
glaive glowing? Anything going on?
What do you see in
Your-
there, Peach? It's not
your
more stairs,
glaive-
is it?
Your glaive is not glowing. There are more stairs. There
I
is
see more stairs.
Gosh dang it.
there is a landing which Peach is currently standing on, which is 10 feet square, and is met by 2 staircases. One is descending and one is ascending. And there is a narrow ledge built across a gap from the ledge that Peach is on, which has a life-size statue of a bearded human wizard standing on top of it. The expression on the statue of the wizard looks angry and is leveling a stone wand at the doorway.
If I look over the edge of the landing that I'm currently on, do I see anything of the floor below?
Yes. Down below is unlit, but you are able to tell that it looks like a bunch of garbage.
Oh. Peach is going to switch places with his echo and tell everybody that there are more stairs indeed. One stair goes down, the other goes up, but I do not think we should go down. It goes to garbage.
What?
Mhm.
Garbage?
And technically, when you did come out and like stand like right on kind of like the edge of the ledge and look across, or slash like look down, the statue across the way then levitates up 1
Oh.
foot off the ledge, and then there is a voice that seems to come
Oh.
from the statue. It like nothing about its mouth moves or whatever, but
Okay.
you hear a voice say, "I am Dulark Kolat, the great wizard and master of this tower. How dare you invade my home? Leave at once, or be destroyed by magic beyond your comprehension."
When Peach hears that, he goes, "Oh, I'm very sorry, but we are not invading your home to take anything. We are invading your home in order to get rid of a most horrible usurper. I am sure you understand." And then he's going to go out and tell everybody what he told them.
Yeah, and there'd be no response, and the statue just like remains like almost unthreateningly just hanging there in the air.
He'll also report that the statue didn't do anything, so I think the statue was appeased by my statement.
It didn't fire any sort of magic at you.
Oh no, and when I went into the room, my glaive did not glow, so I'm quite sure we are okay.
Even though it's leveling a wand at the door.
Well,
So-
it is a statue of a wand.
Yes, it just seems like a perfect opportunity for a trap.
Oh,
So hear
yes,
me
but
out.
remember, yes.
Silence.
It doesn't have a mouth.
Yes, but it still would have to. It spoke still.
It's
That's
made
a
of stone.
noise.
Yeah, okay, so it makes noise to scare people away, but if it's gonna cast stuff, it's coming from like an internal battery of some sorts.
I think we'll be okay. I do not think my father would give me a glaive that would fail to warn me of an angry statue.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
I'm just
Well-
really scared that you're gonna use your silence on the stone and not the big scary wizard we have coming up. That's all.
All right, fine. I'll hold
Let
off.
us go up the stairs.
But if we get hit with another fireball, that's on you guys.
I think if we are going to get hit by a fireball, it will not come from the statue.
So then, also, anyone entering and then like who peers over the edge to look down, can make a perception.
Oh. Do I
100%
need to do
yes.
that since I did it already?
Sure.
Okay. Oh,
I
now
just
I get a
cannot
natural
roll.
20.
I just can't roll tonight.
Spicy 20.
Wow, 2 natural 20s wasted on perception rolls. Okay, good job. I see how this is.
So there appears to be like this chamber down below is quite literally filled with all kinds of garbage that would probably be about a foot deep.
Ew.
Like uh, food remains, excretions,
Oh.
all manners of refuse. But near the top of all of this trash and refuse, you can see a glittering rapier and a like a polished leather belt.
Hey, Renair, I think we found your equipment.
And like then like Renair like goes like gets down on his knees and like looks over the ledge. He's like, my stuff.
So, who's gonna go down there and grab that?
Is it only the rapier down there?
Well, and anything else that he can.
Okay,
theoretically
It's
because
speaking-
primarily the rapier.
Fiel, when he sees Renair go, my stuff, he makes a gesture and the rapier kind of trembles and lifts itself up out of the garbage and kind of floats up to him.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And then Renair will just kind of like look with awe over at Fiel and be like, "Oh, you have the Force."
We're not quite there. Just another 2 days, okay?
Or,
Uh,
but in actuality, oh, what interesting powers you have.
Fiel just puts a hand over his heart and bows neatly.
I'd still probably clean that really well.
Nice to have my trusty rapier back by my side. I think my leather armor with the Never Ember crest is probably still down there. I'll go get it.
Oh, I will send myself down with you. So Peach's Echo will go with him.
Okay. Down this way.
Basil, can that jug that you have that makes water?
Yeah?
Can you blast that at somebody?
No, first, it only ever comes out in a pour, and second, it's just a regular jug today because of, I just tapped the goggles that I have. Because of these, I charmed them. There's a charm thing going on. I screwed some gems into it. Wanted to see if I could get it to work. So, none of that today. Maybe tomorrow.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping that you could pressure wash Rainier's armor. I'm sure it's going to be quite right once he comes back up here.
could smother it in mayonnaise. I do have jars of it. I've been saving jars of mayonnaise just in case we need it.
Of course you
Without the
have.
jug.
I'm not entirely sure that mayonnaise smeared over garbage would make anything better.
So the way that
It's not
odor
like
works
rotting
is,
eggs.
yeah, there would have to be some type of molecule to get through, but because the mayonnaise is such a large, like a schmear, right? You can just slop that all over anything and it won't smell bad. It will smell like mayonnaise for about like an hour, and then it'll smell really bad.
So you see that second part there? We're trying to avoid that.
Yes, well, with any luck, we're not going to be here in another hour.
That's true, but we still have to travel back with Renair.
No, we don't.
He
So
just
when
got
we
captured. Do you want to let him just go to the city?
And yes, if he's smothered in garbage and mayonnaise.
I mean, Renair himself is already a little ripe, having not bathed in most of a 10-day, or at least like 3 days, I guess. Yeah, about 3 days.
So when we get downstairs, Peach is going to tell Renair to not go down, and he'll basically pilot his Echo to get Renair's stuff for him.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, like there was like the rapier and like his belt with like his pouch and whatever and his armor. That was basically it.
Yeah. Okay. So Peach's Echo will get that stuff,
Okay.
and then
And
bring
then a
that
maw
back
comes
for
and opens from the bottom.
Yeah, so an additional feature of this garbage-filled room, as it's literally labeled in the headings of the sections of this place, is that black scorch marks stretch from floor to ceiling along the walls and the stairs, wherever like it is not obscured by the trash.
Huh.
So
Don't stay there too long.
Yeah, so Peach's Echo grabs all the stuff, comes back, brings it to Renair, and and Peach poking his head over the stairs goes, "Please do hurry."
Okay. So you will be able to successfully retrieve the stuff, come back up.
And then I guess we wait for Renair to get dressed, and then we'll go up the stairs.
Okay.
My Echo will go first, as per usual.
Okay. Whatever. So, you're on.
Oh, we're in the other tower, I see. Should we just drag our icons over?
Yeah.
Okay.
So apparently I had the stairs backwards. I think you should be on the left side.
Oh, the left side.
Let me see. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter. The two sides are very similar.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, you do come up the stairs to this smaller tower being cut in half by a wall with a door and a tall oak bookshelf containing just a few scattered books, but it is mostly bare. But above the bookshelf hangs a beautifully crafted sign that reads Alcidor.
Was that one of the name
too.
of the? Was that the name of one of the brothers?
Yes, it is. So the two brothers were Dulark and Alcidor.
Peach looks at Basil and says, "Well, do you think there is anything useful here?"
I think you should look for another one of those not books.
I will help Basil investigate if Basil is investigating.
Basil's investigating.
Okay.
Help!
Well, I can tell you that no matter how well you roll, the only thing here, all of the books here are mundane and worthless.
Is there like a commonality here of like titles, or is this just a garbage room?
It is not the garbage room, but it is a garbage room.
It's blueprints really got me shook about finding clues in life. So do the titles, do all the first letters of all the titles make up a word that I'm supposed to be doing? Is that not the game we're playing right now, or?
Yeah, so like the first letter of the titles of each of the books, there's a U, there's a D, there's two I's, there's a T, and an O.
Weird. That doesn't spell anything. Huh? Well, it's all garbage.
I guess there's no way that we can leave this room except continue going up the stairs.
Through the door to the other side, but yes.
Oh, there's a door here. Okay, cool. Peach will send his echo through that door first.
Yep.
Assuming it's not locked.
It is not locked.
Okay.
This other side is very similar to the side you were just on. There is a tall oak bookshelf that holds a few dozen books. Above the bookshelf hangs a beautifully crafted sign that reads Dulark. And there is the staircase going up.
I see. This was a family affair. Basil, there are more books.
I'm on it. Pull down. Just the goggles aren't like magically imbued, but they are big magnification goggles. So I just start looking at all the books.
There's only 4, and they spell nerd with the first letter of the titles.
Okay, so the first person to actually approach the bookshelf and come within 5 feet of it.
Oh.
Okay, that's me.
The 30 books that are on the bookshelf all start vibrating and then come floating and flying up off the shelves, and then they effectively form like a swarm of books that will then attack you. Roll for initiative.
Okay. Curse you, literature.
Where is Basil?
Where am I?
Basil would be next to the echo.
So far away. Halfling luck, apparently. From a nat 1 to a 6. I'll take it, I guess.
And the rest are probably not able to get all the way up the stairs, maybe. Get over here, but as your adventuring party is very large. Wait a minute, a swarm of books? Plagiarism! Copyright violation, I already did this. Arv, when did you publish Tales and Tomes from the Brain?
Was it before or after Waterdeep? It was before. Oh, snap.
It was before?
They're stealing Arv's ideas. Don't worry, we'll murder these books for you, Arv. I remember you guys doing that book Manticore. That was cool as fuck. It was so cool.
Oh, I mean, on Drive-Thru RPG, it says added to catalog on January 30th, 2020. WotC's date for Waterdeep Dragon Heist is 2018.
Yeah, but when did the ideas first come about? Because that's really... we gotta drill down into this.
Yep.
if I have invited Book Manticore, we're going to have a discussion. That's my other group in which I'm actually running Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library.
Yeah.
They enjoyed that fight, that group. Anyway, let me see here. So we have. I guess I should at least add everyone else in anyway. And a swarm of books at turn. Player token. Oh yeah, I guess it would be move Basil for a second then. There we go. Could have been simultaneous.
I'm gonna say it now because I keep forgetting. Right after this fight, I'm going to cast Vigilant Blessing on myself because I get a 5.
Oh. You have the most cursed initiative rolls out of all of
I
us,
have
I swear.
You
Terrible
do
initiative,
tend to get
yeah.
pretty low. I mean, your
Really
initiative
bad.
modifier isn't anything happy to work with, but you get some pretty bad rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like I have Thiel at a 23, the Swarm of Books at a 21, the Aviary at an 18, Peach at a 13, Lady Gondifred at a 12, Fel at a 12, Renair at a 9, Basil at a 9, and Callista at a 5.
I feel like we've been here before. Have we been here before?
I don't think this is even worth changing the music for.
Are you sure?
So, I guess Thiel's standing by the doorway then, maybe? Is that
yeah,
that's...
because he has been sticking to Peach basically as closely as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he sees actual Peach over here go, and then
Books.
seeing nothing happen over there, immediately runs in and bonks.
Yeah, because like your weapons even wouldn't really like start glowing until like Basil like gets close to the books.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
they're not a danger unless you go to try and look at the books.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
How dare you try to learn?
25 to hit.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Are you sure?
With 10 points of damage. And then second bonk is a 19 to hit. With 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all I can do.
So it seems like the attacks really require some extra effort to actually do their damage to the swarm of books.
Makes sense.
Yeah. They are effectively resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, even from magical weapons. Okay. And so then that was 2 attacks from TL. Is that it then?
Yeah, that's it. He can't do anything else.
Okay, so then we go to form of books. Okay. So the books will then basically throw themselves right at Basil.
Yeah.
Have the.
I mean, he is the one that activated them.
I have the goggles on. Basil's just like
Big googly eyes.
That'll be a 16 to hit.
I think that's a meet to beat it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Is that right?
That's the rule we're running. Is that meets it beats it.
I mean, that is the rule.
Just what is your AC?
It's 16.
Okay.
I could have sworn with the Cloak of Protection I had more, but I guess not. 16 it is.
Okay. That will be 4 bludgeoning damage.
It knocks the goggles back off. So many paper cuts.
Okay, then we go to the aviary.
I'm just sitting towards the bottom of the steps, like something tells me Basil did something. I just feel it in my bones. So I'm just gonna run up the stairs, zip around here, see that books are attacking me. I was like, yep, that sounds about right.
I didn't do this. They just did this on their own. This is not me.
But it does seem like a situation.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and throw some murderings. 12.
But really, only Basil would get himself into a situation where books attack him.
Yeah. He probably spill acid on him accidentally and piss them off, one too many times.
A 12? That is a hit.
Hey, look at that. So that'll be 7 damage plus my Umbral Strike. 6 more.
That is supposed to be effectively just more of the same damage, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I believe that also gets halved. Okay.
And of course, some bird darts.
17?
17.
That's a hit.
And a 23 on the hit, too. So 2 more rolls. 10. And 8. So it would be 8. Or sorry, 10. So it would be 5 plus 4, so 9.
Okay, so this whole situation has been like Peach and Basil coming into the room. Basil being like, "Hey, books!" comes towards the bookcase. The books like fly off the shelves and then like start like fluttering around. TL comes in, goes like 2 huge swings, clears away most of the books, and then the aviary is like, "Oh shit, Basil's gotten himself into a situation." Runs up the stairs, throws birdarangs and darts, clearing out the rest of the books. Then they all fall to the floor, battered and pierced. And cut.
Is there anything left in the bookcase after this?
Basil, stop looking at the books!
Or is it empty?
All of the books were part of the swarm of books.
Oh, okay.
I look at the aviary, I uncork a thing, and I throw it. Alchemist fire catches the bookcase on fire.
The empty bookcase.
Yeah.
Why?
No one will have to fall for the book trap again.
It's already dead.
I start kicking some of the paper into the alchemist fire that's quickly taking up the bookcase. Yeah. And so no one falls for the trap anymore.
While this is going on, actual Peach is going to poke his head down the stairs and quickly tell everyone to hurry up the stairs before the entire tower burns down or something.
It's a stone tower. I don't know why you guys are freaking out so much.
Well, maybe you may be immune to the smoke, but we are not.
Oh, right. You guys are tall, huh? That sucks.
There's also the fact that there is probably wooden support beams throughout this tower.
So
we'll
yeah,
forget that part.
Echo leads the way. We go up the tower.
Time to drag our characters again. Oh wait, I'm all the way at the top. Hold on.
Is alchemist fire actual fire or magical fire?
It's magical fire.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
I don't think it actually produces smoke.
It's basically a napalm in a flask.
See, this doesn't look good.
This seems promising.
The snakes are doing the thing. Why is there another beholder here? You can't do this.
It's not a beholder. It looks like a gazer.
Yeah.
It's a
It doesn't have
spectator.
all nine,
Oh,
seven,
boy,
nine
a
stocks.
spectator.
Yeah,
just
so
four.
So it's in between a gazer and a beholder.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So
Great.
what looks like a baby beholder and 4 flying snakes are in this room at which is the highest floor of this tower. And there is a faintly glowing green magic circle. There are 5 wooden treasure chests with sturdy padlocks on the walls.
Out of
And
curiosity, as we approach, do the teleportation rings start vibrating if we're carrying them?
Yeah, you do feel them kind of like maybe like warming up a little bit or something.
So Peach kind of looks around to the others and goes, "Well, I think we do have to clear this room, my friends."
Well, yeah, and so then the flying snakes and the spectator all kind of like turn as like they hear people coming up the stairs. They're just kind of like looking, and like the spectator like makes noise at the snakes, and the snakes make noise back at the spectator, and then they all hiss. And we will roll for initiative when we come back from our break.
I was literally just about to click the button.
Don't forget Vigilant Blessing, Drew.
Vigilant
Yes.
blessing, Callista.
He
No, I
is
know.
so blessed.
Yep.
All right, and as always, my friends, a break for us is a break for you. So while we are away, go get some water, eat a snack, gird yourself for the rest of existence, and we shall see you back here very shortly.
Yes. All right. So long.
You too.
And we're back. To coming up the stairs and seeing a spectator and some flying snakes and some chests
Dun, dun, dun.
and a magic circle.
And a magic circle. Magic circle.
And no Manchun.
No Manchun.
No Manchun here, but maybe magic circle we still
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fight Manchun, guys.
Totally do.
So roll for initiative.
Oh,
Right.
I've already done it. And I'm crying a little in my sleep.
Spicy 20.
21 for Peach.
18.
Nice.
Finally.
25 for
I'll-
3L.
I'll just chill back here, guys. Don't mind me. I'll hang with the snakes.
Oh, Cruz! No, baby.
Um,
Do you already
So-
have the alert feat? Because I feel like that's
Nope.
next.
Dude, there's so many
Um,
things I need. And plus sevens are apparently not gonna cut it.
oof. So the initiative order I have here is Thiel at a 25, Peach at a 21, Basil at a 20, Belle at a 17, Renair at a 15, Callista at a 15.
No, I had an 18.
Oh, you had an 18?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because of
Vigilant
Vigilant Blessing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
because that doesn't get added. Okay. 18.
Yep.
Okay, that could automatically resort. So then Basil at 20, Callista at 18, Belle at 17, Renair at 15, the Spectator at 12, Lady Gondifrey at 11, and then the Aviary at 8, and then the Flying Snakes at 8.
Yep.
Okay. Guess I might as well switch the music this time, because it might take more than 2 turns.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see.
Here's
The
hoping.
1v9 thing kind of makes it tough to go ahead and say, should I change the music for this?
It is also a pile of books.
Mhm.
Right, like, what are you gonna do on that one?
Yeah.
Now, the real question is, can I lockpick all of these chests in one turn?
Might be the fastest fingers in the West, bro.
Mhm.
So Thiel goes first, having a whopping 25.
Mhm. Bonk.
Who
Goes
I've
right
seen this
up to
coming.
him. All right, cool.
Coming right up on the Spectator and going bonk.
Uh-huh. Oh, actually, wait. I want to leave room for other people to bonk. So I guess I'm here then? That gives room for others, right?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Bonk. Well, a 23 bonk.
Yes, a 23 will bonk.
That's 11 points of bonk. And then second bonk is a 22.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
And that would be 7 more points of bonk.
Okay,
That's my turn.
okay. And that takes us to Peach.
Hello!
I wonder what this is gonna be.
I'm very sorry, guys. I'll move my Echo here. I'll move Peach. Oh god, this is so confusing. Oh god. Oh god.
It's fine.
You know what I'm trying to do. Okay, I bonk. I bonk.
We can see the spectator. It's okay.
Yeah. Bonk. Natural 20.
Okay,
Well.
then.
It's happening.
So that's 15 points plus 13. So
Dang.
that is 28 points of bonk.
Okay,
Second bonk. 23, which
yep,
hits.
that hits.
12 points of bonk.
Okay,
And that is my turn.
okay.
Easy peasy. Fastest turns I ever had.
Isn't it great?
Mm-hmm. Martial class is just no thoughts, head empty, only bonk, unga bunga.
Meanwhile, looking. Every single turn, it's like I gotta go back to my tab and then just like panic scroll for 5 minutes.
But we're half casters. We could do other things outside of that.
Yeah, like poison. And
Yeah,
poison.
yeah.
There's poison, and then when I have spells, I can also poison.
Okay, so
Mhm.
so
But
that
also
was
acid.
that was it for Peach's turn.
Yep, that was it.
Okay,
So it's Basil's
Uh,
turn now.
yeah, we go to Basil's turn, and that spectator is looking rough.
As I come
What?
up the as I come up the stairs, I go, ah. Can I do like an Arcana or History check once again on this? It's green. Does that mean it's immune to poison?
It's naturally
Um,
green.
Survival, Arcana, History. I'll take anything. Would you like
It's
to throw me a
green.
bone?
It's green. Is it immune to
Nature?
poison? That sounds like a color check as opposed to like any
Give me
a
Arcana,
visual check.
because they do technically come here from somewhere strange.
The nat one turned into 15 plus 4, so 19.
Okay.
Nice.
50 is one hell of a feat.
You think that it's probably not weak to poison?
Oh no, immune. Poison. As long as it's not poison immune, I can bypass resistance.
So sorry. Yes, you think that it probably has very standard immunities, i.e., none.
I just go. Oh, I'm like inspecting it. I'm reaching back slowly, taking out the alchemic crossbow. I think it's good. I just shoot it with like a super poisoned arrow that I had prepared like as we were coming up the stairs with a bunch of my bolts. I'll use my bonus action just for action economy's sake,
Okay.
and then I'll shoot. Oh my god. It was a nat 1, so I'll take the 5 plus 6 for 11, and just miss casually.
Yeah,
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
11 does not cut it, unfortunately.
Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I'll just end my turn here.
Okay.
Because people can move through me without a thing. I'm not a hindrance.
Indeed.
Okay, then that will take us to Callista.
Okay. I'm gonna run up the stairs.
Yeah, I start shouting down the stairs. It's bad.
It's bad.
I'll go right there, and
It's not really that bad.
I will pull out a tiny little silver bell and a tiny little silver hammer, and I'll ding it. I'll cast Toll
How
the Dead.
tiny are we talking? Like, is it the size of your thumb, or how we?
Maybe a little
Monopoly-
bit bigger than that.
Monopoly
Okay,
pieces.
gotcha.
I feel like it would be funnier if you made Callista an ex-band kid and gave her a triangle instead.
That would be fun. So I am going to do that at the this guy, the gazer.
Okay.
And he's got to pass a Wisdom 16.
He gets a 21.
Oh no, that sucks.
No.
Cool. For my bonus action, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And since we've mentioned Star Wars twice, it's a lightsaber.
Okay, fair and valid.
And I would like to use it to bonk him.
That is an amazing lightsaber.
Perfect. Most beautiful lightsaber I've ever seen.
Damn it. 13.
13 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. And that's I guess I'll just stay right there.
Okay. Well, then that takes us to Fell.
Been a wee bit crowded in here.
Yeah.
He can occupy my space if he has to.
Okay, he'll come up and occupy Basil's space then.
Yeah, I'm like hugged against the far wall.
I'll put him here just
Sure.
so you can still access your token.
No, he will be underneath.
I've gotten used to clicking on random tokens, hoping that I'm underneath them, so that's fine.
And he'll see like the conglomeration of people all attacking the spectators. He's like, that seems like it's under control, and he'll just fire off at 2 of the flying snakes with his 2 pistol shots.
Pew pew.
Both of which will hit. Got a
Mhm.
15 and a 16. So that will do 9 piercing damage and 11 poison damage, and 11 piercing damage and 14 poison damage, and that's both of those snakes dead. And then we'll move along to Renair. We'll come up to this space here, and he'll just kind of look around, and he's like, He's like, I don't have anything ranged to attack with. Well, wait, I guess I could maybe throw this dagger.
Don't hit Callista.
Well, that's a 9, so that will hit. Okay, so then that takes
He
us...
puts his hand on my shoulder as he goes to throw the dagger, like over my shoulder.
Uh-huh.
And I go, don't touch me.
and he bungles it right there.
So now we go to the spectator.
I look at him as he's sidling back. Consent is king, man. This guy doesn't need a turn, though. He's almost dead. It's fine. You just, you know.
Mhm.
He's just gonna hit us with one of his disintegration rays and like half health or knock someone out. It'll be fine.
So it'll twist some of its ice stalks around, one facing at Peach and one facing at Yell.
Makes sense.
And Peach, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. That'd be a 13.
Oh, you succeed. So
You
you
sound
were
disappointed.
you have avoided being paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Good.
Oh boy.
That's a good thing, Shadow. I don't
Um,
know if you know that.
And Thiel, also, make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it a spell that is being cast at me?
No,
No, okay.
not a spell. It is a magical effect, but it is not a spell.
Okay.
An ability.
Spell like ability.
No, it's the number one
Also
way that
13.
you can get players.
Let me guess. The save is 12.
So Thiel will take half damage on 23 necrotic damage. So half of that is
12? 'Cause you round up.
11. 12?
Yeah, you
round
round
You're
down.
rounding up.
Oh, you round down for damage?
You round down.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Then
okay.
yeah, it's 11.
Yeah, it's
That was
11.
round up.
Okay. Cool, cool.
11,
Yeah, reread it,
11
DMG.
necrotic damage. Let's see. And that'll be it for that. We'll go to Lady Gondafrey. We'll just hang out here for the time being, and we'll go over to the aviary.
Aviary.
Oh, thank God, I can finally do something. Yeah, there's quite a lot of people just clumped around this thing. So I guess I'll make my way up the stairs and kind of just like shimmy my way over and around to here.
Okay.
First swing I'm gonna do at the spectator.
Okay.
16.
That will hit.
Okay. So that'll be 9 plus the D4 for the weapon. So 1 plus
Aw.
the D8 from Umbral Strike. So 8. There you go.
Oh.
So that'd be
Hi-
18 damage.
Highs and lows tonight.
Apparently.
So you manage to spear the your sword right through the spectator's central eye. The radiant damage from the sword pouring into the eye, making it start to fizz and bubble, and then go like start to droop out of its eye socket. And the like remainder of your attack like cleaves the bottom half of the spectator open, and it just kind of like gloops out and falls onto the floor like rotten fruit.
You've
I
been
was not
good.
expecting it to be that violent, but okay. I'm then gonna go ahead and turn to attack each of the snakes with the remaining 2 attack actions.
Mm-hmm.
18
That will hit.
and 19.
That also hits.
First one is 14 damage.
Okay. So you kill
Second
one snake,
is 10.
and you kill the other snake.
Get a 3 for 1. Let's go.
Yee.
There you go.
Peach sees this magnificent display of martial prowess and turns to Thiel and says, "That's why he's the aviary."
Yes. Although I did kind of clean up at the end. You guys kind of did a lot more than me.
Well, still, it was very cool.
Yeah, I didn't expect the eye socket to... That was weird.
Peach looks to Basil, who probably is already scooping up all the goo.
Looking at an eye sock.
I just
to
kind of
put
like...
it in the bag.
I'm just kind of like scraping off the excess goo on my sword into a small pouch and hand it over to Basil.
Thank you. I need all of it. Thank you.
Meanwhile, while all of this is going on, Peach kind of gathers everybody into the circle and starts getting the teleportation rings, because
Whoa.
I think we have 3 in total, right?
There's chests
Wait.
here.
Wait.
Oh.
Peach,
Wait,
yes.
wait a minute. There's things to be open.
Yes, I
What?
want to see what's in some of these chests
There
before
could
we
be
go.
potions.
Oh, very true.
Yeah. So there.
I guess I'll take this one then.
Okay, so that is chest number 2.
We'll go down to the tiny one.
Which one?
The tiny one at the bottom. There.
Chest number
Just
4.
number 4.
Okay.
Do we need to lockpick?
Yes. Please describe how you approach and try to deal with the chests.
Well, I guess we examine for traps, or at least Peach does anyway.
Yeah, Basil is hyper attentive about like traps and all that stuff.
Okay.
Actually, I
so
can ritually cast detect magic first to make this safer for everyone.
detect magic.
Yeah, I'll detect magic first.
Okay. Detect magic will reveal that there is an aura of illusion and magic around each chest.
Wait, no one touch anything.
Oh, okay.
I reach out to both Peach and Calista. Hold on, just one second.
What is it, Basil?
So there are illusion. There's illusion something going on here. So those could be bad or good. I can't dispel them, so I can't tell you what's. But knowing that it's illusion makes it easier to see through the illusion at least. So hopefully you're not sticking your hand in like a garbage disposal.
Oh, goodness.
I mean, I could just throw ranged weapons at it. Each of the chests.
There might be like a glass vial in it full of, I don't know, bring you back to life elixir, and then you break it.
Oh, so Is there any way that we can get rid of this illusion?
Ah,
Oh,
I just know
Peach
that it
sighs.
exists. Sorry.
Well, is that an illusion on a chest, or is it an illusion on something that is not even a chest?
I'm looking at one of the chests, like pretty close, but like a foot away. I'm just kind of like peering at it with big bug eyes. I don't know.
Oh. Well, in that case, perhaps we should leave it very well alone.
Okay, so anyway, I will say, the illusion magic seems particularly concentrated around the padlocks.
Like it's meant to be a harder than average padlock, or maybe that it's not locked in general. What type of, if I can like examine that, what are we looking at as far as that's going? Is this like an arcane lock? I don't know if that's illusion magic though.
Yeah. So since you've already cast detect magic, I will then let you know so that the the magic particularly affects the padlocks themselves insofar as that they look like these chests look like they're have regular padlock mechanisms, but they actually in reality do not and have magical locks.
No, it's all
Oh.
magical.
Oh, so you are saying we would need a wizard in order to unlock all of these?
I don't really know what opens up a magical chest, so I guess.
For what it's worth, chest number 2 uh, has iron bands around the chest and has a symbol on top of the chest that looks like a palette and a brush.
Ooh.
And chest number 4, which someone was also looking at, has, instead of the regular kind of curved top, has a flat lid with a city scene painted on it. That
Can we
kind of
look at the other three?
kind of looks like maybe like government buildings or a library or something like that. And that you said also chest number 3.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, might as well look at the other three while we're at it.
Okay. Okay, I'll just go back to chest number 1 then. Chest number 1 has the a symbol of an anvil carved into its lid. Chest number 3 has tiny clawed feet. And other than that, it looks is otherwise rather unadorned. And then chest number 5 is inlaid in silver. And has an actual small silver statuette set into the lid of a rearing hippogriff.
Peach mulls over everything that Basil has said and goes, well, if we can't open them, perhaps we should leave them here until we have handled this business with Manchun, and then, well, take them on our way out? I don't know how much room is left in the bag, Basil.
Well, we don't. We can find a way to open it. Stuff in here should be fine, right? It can't be like a dead body. I just can't fit like 2 more dead bodies in my bag.
Very well.
The only
I will attempt to
problem is that
open
if
mine. I will bonk the chest.
oh, okay. That was
I
not
mean,
the.
I will bonk it gently.
I was actually going to do the same thing.
Okay.
27 to hit.
So gently.
I mean, so that would hit. Roll damage.
15 points of damage.
You shatter the chest.
I basically angle it, so I'm trying to like shear the top off. So like swinging the glaive around to cut it, as opposed to slicing it in half. I'm just trying to just take the top off very neatly.
And this was on chest number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, then you are essentially able to effectively cleave the top of the chest off.
Ah. Do I see anything inside?
There is a set of painter's supplies. A
Oh.
very nice set.
Oh. My father would like this. And then the moment he says that, he gets visibly depressed.
The set would be worth probably about 15 gold.
Mm-hmm.
There are also 3 small pots of colored paint, one each of red, blue, and yellow.
Hmm.
Each pot of paint would be worth 1 gold and 5 silver.
So after he gets visibly depressed, he kind of perks up again and says, "So, would anyone like me to open the other ones?"
My spiritual weapon lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Lightsaber
So,
it.
Right. Yeah. Of course. So right before it fades away, I would like to use it to try to slash at the lock.
Well, at the lock or the chest?
Does the chest have a lock on it?
Well, because like it appears to like this is what like Basil was hopefully explaining to you before, was that
The
they
locks
all
are fake.
appear to have locks, but the locks are fake.
Oh.
And
Well,
all
if the locks is fake, can I kick it open like Link?
No, because they're all magically sealed.
Oh, all right. Then I'll try the same thing that Peach did and try to cleave the top off of it.
Okay, and which one were you looking at?
This one.
The first chest.
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. That one, yes, you would be able to try and slash at because yes, it is wood, and this is the one that had an anvil carved into its lid.
Mhm.
So make an attack roll with your spiritual weapon.
18.
Okay, yeah, that would be a hit. Roll damage.
9.
9 force damage is not enough to break it open.
Oh, damn. All right.
Can I provide helpful bonk?
Sure.
the helpful bonk.
27
Okay, just
to hit.
chill out here, Peach. Jeez.
These are all the good rolls. We're getting all the good rolls out.
13 points of damage.
Okay, with Peach's assistance, then you are able to slash open this chest. And inside is a set of smith's tools worth 20 gold pieces.
Why is this here?
All right. I will take them.
Down
Okay.
at the city box, is it like a puzzle? Is there like a puzzle I could solve here, or is this just like a box with a city on it?
Chest 4, yeah, it's not like a puzzle box. But this chest is metal, not wood.
Can I take out acid and just melt the side off?
I mean...
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I mean, I have so much acid.
He just literally takes out a whole
At this point,
gallon
it's
of
like
acid.
gallons. Yeah, I have like gallons of acid, so I can just take out like vials of acid and just start like going around trying to like loosen the lid.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
I
need
mean,
anything from me.
that's pretty much like a guaranteed hit, then, wouldn't it? So it's just like you would just keep making 2d6 acid roll damage rolls until you open it. So you'll
Yeah.
open it.
Yeah, I'll do this over the course of everyone
Eventually.
else opening up everything. Like I'm just sitting there with the box, just like patiently dribbling acid all over it for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
The box has to pass a dex check.
Can it get out of the way?
So chest number 4 then contains a scholar's pack worth 40 gold pieces and a book of dwarvish phrases.
Oh.
It's like the tourist's guide to speaking dwarven.
Wow, Drackroot was so much worse than I thought it was. Wow, some of the dwarven interns said that to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's a funny nickname." No, it's real bad.
Oh, how bad?
I hold up the book, and
But-
it's offensive.
Oh, oh my.
My description here literally says a character who doesn't speak dwarvish can use the book to communicate on a rudimentary level with friendly dwarves.
Awesome. Yeah.
But not unfriendly ones. If the aviary is going to try and open up this chest, then Peach will try and lop the end off of this one. Since the picture seems to indicate it is bound with metal, so I'll just try and chop the butt end of it off here.
I believe this one's made of wood, right?
Chest number 3 is the one that had tiny clawed feet, so it is actually made of metal.
Ah.
More acid.
Yeah,
Well, it
I can
turns
go
out
over
I
and
have
start
some
aciding
acid
that.
on me too.
Oh.
Chest number 5 is wood, but it's inlaid with silver, and it has the small statuette of the rearing hippogriff, which you could just rip off.
Yeah, I would like to take that for my father and then
Okay.
be depressed. And then I will try and cleave it.
That rearing hippogriff statuette is worth 25 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and try and cleave away at this magical chest.
Da, da, da. 22
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
and 13 points of damage.
Yeah, that will do it. So inside of this chest is a wooden rack holding 8 glass vials.
Oh. I pull out the rack from the side since I chopped off the end of the chest, and I'm just holding the rack and peering at the vials like, ooh.
Beetle is already sitting next to you. I heard glass jingling.
Six
Oh.
of them look very familiar with their kind of bulbous shape and hearty red liquid in them. 2 of them have some like it seems to be almost an like an intermediary stage between liquid and gas, and it keeps kind of like swirling back and forth, and it has kind of a bluish green color to it.
Well, Basil, I think I'm quite confident as to what the red ones are, but you will have to look at these swirling ones. And Peach kind of lowers the vial so that the rack, so that he can look at them.
Yeah, can I do an immediate Arcana or History check without like an identify right now to see if I have ever encountered these?
Sure.
Which would you prefer?
Actually, would you be willing to make a nature check?
100% yes. That's also a +7. Thank you. Sadly, I rolled a 3, so it's just a 10. I'm afraid.
Oh.
Just a 10.
God. You want to give me help with this?
Well-
Yeah, I'm helping.
Okay.
I'm helping by lifting it really close to you.
Let's put it right up to his eyeball.
I mean, that's
Peach, can you
better.
hold it closer?
19.
Okay. Yeah, because at first you're like, oh, these are definitely poisons, and then like as you start to get a closer look at them, you recognize them as being essence of ether.
These are okay. I look at Peach. I just grab your shoulders.
Oh,
You brought my babies back to me.
Peach kind of looks at him very carefully, just like the blank owl face, no human expression, and then goes, Basil, you never told me you were a father.
You remember the powder that I used on some people that made them go like, unconscious or like paralyze them or whatever?
Oh, yes?
The one that cost 250 gold pieces every time I made it?
Oh, yes.
My eyes get teary and I look down towards the two gassy blue-green ones. My babies.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Each of those vials is worth 300 gold.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It only cost me 150 gold to make them each,
Okay.
which is still ungodly expensive.
Yeah.
You said that there were 3 red vials?
Six red vials and 2 of the
Oh.
other ones. The 6 are greater potions of healing.
Okay, so that's enough
Ooh.
for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I give 1 to everybody? Yeah.
Uh,
So everybody gets a potion of greater healing.
Does anyone mind if I hold on to the essence of ether?
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
think you're
assume
good.
that I assume that Basil just took them.
No, but Basil does look tearily around at everyone. Is like, can I, please?
Oh.
For me?
Just take it, Basil. You know you would have snuck into someone's room at night and taken it anyway.
No, I would have begged you incessantly for like 3 or 4 days to have them over the course of, meals, lunches.
Yeah, that's
walks.
almost worse.
Yeah. No, I figured.
So the aviary, I assume you would also get Basil's assistance in opening the remaining chest.
Yeah, I have acid vials on me, but I
Oh.
don't have nearly as much as him.
Okay.
Yeah, I just keep handing you more.
Like, all right, let's just keep this rolling. Eventually it'll work.
So in that final chest then are 6 blank spell books with leather covers, but they're each worth 50 gold pieces.
It's a decent amount of money. Just curious, has anyone actually been accounting for all this?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm putting in the essence of ethers. How much was that?
They're 50 gold a piece, and there's 6 of them, you said?
Yep.
And they're like blank scrolls or like
Blank-
books for spells.
Blank spell books.
We got a scholar's kit, but we didn't get. I think a scholar's kit is. No, we got a scholar's pack, not a scholar's kit. That's how you make the spell scrolls.
Yeah, Scholar's Pack was 40 gold, I think he said.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we have a thing of painter supplies.
Painter supplies 15 gold with 3 jugs of 1 gold, 5 silver paints.
Mhm.
15 gold smith tools. I believe it was 15 gold.
Smith's
40,
tools. Smith's tools
I
were
think it was
20.
20.
Oh, it's 20. 40 gold scholar's pack.
Mhm.
And then 6 potions of greater healing distributed amongst the party.
And then
And
the
then also that
25
little
gold piece
figurine that
statuette.
was on top of it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the figurine.
And then it's 300 gold pieces of spell books.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, that's a pretty good haul.
Once we are done with the chest, Peach will put the ring of teleportation on and then get everybody to stand in the circle.
Just all of us awkwardly sitting around this tiny circle here.
Okay. You folks had 2 of the rings, right? One from.
Yeah.
Oh no, 3 rings.
Yeah, we have 3 rings because
3
we
rings.
looted 2 from clearing out the tower.
Yeah. Yes, because activating the teleportation circle can take 6 creatures in one go.
Okay.
And you are
and there's-
currently 8 creatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we should decide who goes first.
The beefy boys, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably us.
Basil, you have the other ring, yes?
Yeah, I can throw the other ring on real quick.
Very well. We shall
I'll take-
see you. Yes?
I'll take the
Soon.
weaklings, and I motion to Renair.
Peach says, "We shall see you soon," and says the activation word, which is Luigi's Mansion.
Okay.
I'll go in the first wave with Peach.
Yeah, I should probably say who's actually going. So Peach, the Aviary, I'm assuming Callista and Thiel.
Mhm.
So that would
Peach.
be 4.
Peach, the Aviary, Yell. Who else?
Ballista.
Fell.
Fel, yeah, I think
Can we
Peach would
have-
want.
Or
We have one beefy boy stand behind for the weaklings crew to come through, just in case we get split up.
I guess I will stay behind in that case.
okay. So I'm just trying to make sure I have this correct. So first wave is Peach,
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Yell,
Mm-hmm.
the Aviary.
Well, I'm going to stay
No,
behind to
you're
make
staying
sure
behind.
in case there's some...
Okay.
Yeah.
Peach, the Yell. Who else?
Me.
Callista, who's hiding
Callista?
behind Peach right now.
And I
So
guess
that's
we can take
3.
Fel too, since Fel and Thiel are a duo.
Yeah, and then we'll get Lady Gongo Frey.
And Renair.
Yeah, Renair, Lady Gongo Frey, the Aviary, and myself. Right, 4 and 4.
4 and 4. Yeah, that's fine.
And that way we don't teleport in and instantly get rocked.
Okay.
Oh, this is another big place. Oh, goodness.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It just... And we don't stop going, and we don't stop going.
Could I have another me, please?
Sure.
I'll just pretend I'm not in this group right now.
Okay. So as you activate the teleporter ring, and the teleporter circle activates, taking the first wave of party members and allies through the teleportation portal. You can feel space-time warping around you, and you like your sense of uprightness feels like it's getting all out of whack. And when you appear on the other side in this room, which is 15 feet by 15 feet of alabaster marble, which seems to be almost seamless for floor, wall, ceiling, and it's well lit. There are sconces with continual flames in them, and an iron doorway, but you all seem to, like, as if you have like a sensation of vertigo. Please, everyone, make Constitution saving throws.
Constitution saving.
You got a 16.
Okay, Callista gets a 16. Peach
22 and 9.
a 22. Thiel gets a 9.
Tail's just vomiting end over end.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes. So, this, well, technically, I guess, is psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you will take, so Thiel takes 2 psychic damage, throws
Mhm.
up, and is suffering the poison condition for the next 30 minutes.
Okay.
Love that.
Peach, of course, is immediately extremely worried and is like rubbing his back and stuff.
Can drow?
Oh.
Sorry. Can humans get poisoned?
And actually, Fel also failed his. So he got a 7. So that will be affecting him as well.
Oh no.
Okay. So is this the right crew that I have here?
I'm
The
not
AV
supposed to be here, but that's
Oh.
fine. I've been deleted.
that-
Peach looks worriedly at Callista and says, "Oh, I have a bad feeling about all of this."
Yes, I've had a bad feeling about all of this since we walked into the tower.
Well, seemingly we have to be here if we wish to progress on other things. Meanwhile,
Breakfast.
Peach.
All right.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Peach is just like giving water to Fiel and Fel, being really worried about them.
And then back
Ma-
at the tower, me and Basil are just looking at each other. So, should we wait like a minute, you think? Or
Well, we said
how long do you
to
think we should
count.
wait here?
We said to count to 90 and then jump out of the way of the teleportation circle because it would be crazy if they just stood there talking. Well, they
Yeah.
might like get. We could just teleport directly on top of them. Then we both, I think, or maybe like the one that supplants is the victor.
I guess I actually forgot part of the description here. So it's the door, like the wall with the door is the alabaster and the floor.
Oh.
But the other 3 walls are all made of 6-inch thick, transparent glass,
Oh.
through which you can see swirling purple mist and what maybe looks like stars or nebula or like strangeness out there.
Mm-hmm. As Callista moves towards the door, Peach goes, "Oh, be careful, Callista. It may be a trap.
I will check it for traps.
I will help."
I don't know what to roll for that.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
Oh no. Roll
Uh-oh.
again.
Okay.
That's better.
Well-
That's slightly better.
Double digits is all we want to see.
You don't notice anything that looks like traps. The door is a heavy iron door and it is locked.
Okay. I will attempt to lockpick it then.
Yeah,
Callista, if you tell me that it's locked.
I will tell you that it's locked, and I will shift over so you can lockpick it.
Okay. I give it a go. Oh no, that's only a 10.
But you got help action.
Oh, do I
I
get help
don't-
from Callista?
I don't know how much help I would be. But sure.
You can just like hold an additional lockpick for me while I'm going in with 2 other hands.
Oh, there we go. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so 10 and 14. Does a 14 unlock the door?
It does not.
Oh.
At this point, I'm looking up the aviator. All right, I have a giant, ornate, beautiful pocket watch. I don't think you've ever seen.
So
It says "Happy Graduation" on it. Okay, it's time for us to teleport.
I guess bringing the rest of you through.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little crowded, I have a
This
feeling.
is
You.
We show up. Oh God!
Oh,
Why are
no.
we stuck in
This is
here?
what we tried to avoid. We also need to make our con saves. Hold on, let's make sure I'm not throwing up on the side.
14.
And throwing up on the side.
no.
I just can't get used to this teleportation.
Renair is like fucking lost in the ether.
There's just enough squares for her. No, wait. I guess I'm missing one because Peach's Echo is here too. So
Yeah.
who
Well,
am
there's
I?
8 of us in 9 squares, so this is correct.
Oh, eight
Yeah,
and
this is
9 squares.
correct.
Right,
It's just
right,
that
right,
Peach
right.
has 2 separate tokens.
Yeah.
I'm a big
w-
boy.
Why are we still in? Is the door locked?
Yes, and I have failed miserably. Could you help?
Oh, yeah. Let me get this. Because I add double proficiency to this bad boy.
And I will help you.
Dex sleight of hand. So this will be +3. I'm just rolling sleight of hand because it's easier than trying to find wherever it is that I roll. For tool proficiencies. So 13 plus 3 is 16. I don't think that does it. So with help, please be better. That's not better.
No.
No.
So 16.
We're just doing all sorts of great stuff here, guys.
Is it even remotely possible for anyone to beat a DC 30?
No.
No.
Nope.
Wait. With guidance, I still add +6. So I'd have to roll max on guidance and get a nat 20.
So it's still
Okay.
possible.
It's
But-
possible, but it's not good.
It would
So-
take a long time.
So about a minute and a half after the first group first came through the teleportation circle, so probably about 45 seconds after the second group, and you're all like sitting there fiddling with the lock,
I'm getting out acid.
you can hear from the other side of the door the lock mechanism start to unwind and like a bar sliding, and then the door opens.
Peach
Uh-oh.
immediately moves his echo to the front to take whatever might come through the door.
Stay behind me.
I don't think we have much of a choice. So it's a little crowded in here.
Wait, are we in outer space? Basil's looking around for the first time.
Oh, gee, that. Huh. I was too busy vomiting. Okay, yeah, we're in space. Great.
Is this the ether? What?
How much
There-
damage did I take, by the way, for the failing the save?
It would be 2 psychic damage.
Thank you, sure.
There is a human man with black hair, short cropped black hair, graying at the fringes. His face looks weathered but of indeterminate age, wearing a robe and seems to be has a prosthetic left arm from the elbow down.
I'm assuming he's in front of me because the map is still blocked off.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I will reveal this.
That's not good. Hey, that's not good.
Funny how he's at like the head of this flying snake. You know, it's symbolic. You know.
Is that John
And-
Stamos?
Well, an uglier John Stamos, sure, yeah. Not quite as good looking. Maybe current John Stamos.
Brutal.
Not Full House days, John Stamos. Actually, did anyone see his Drumeo video? He's
Oh my
actually
god, it was amazing.
He's such a good drummer.
He's fucking nasty. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So pale skinned old John Stamos stands in front of you.
Well, that's his name now. We can't get out of
He's
that.
John Stamos, nothing else.
And he just like opens the door and he looks in and he's like, "You finally arrived. Took you long enough. I've been waiting for hours. Come on in. You want the guided tour?
Yeah, yes, we do.
Oh, well, before we have any guided tours, who are you exactly? You look a lot like a famous bard.
Oh, I don't know about any bard, but I'm sure you've heard my name uttered recently. I am Manchun.
I bonk him.
No, stop. Stop. Shut him down. Open up shop. Stop. I will dive in the way of this to make this not happen. Hey, I'm gonna attack a wizard in its sanctum.
Oh my god.
Can I like leap onto Peach's back to stop this?
Um,
What do you need from me?
yeah, sure. Yeah, like
This is
Mitch.
my echo, by the way. So.
Oh,
Oh, if it's your echo, I just do 1 point of damage to it. I'll just pop that bad boy.
you'll just like pop the echo before it tries
Like
to
a
connect.
balloon.
Yeah, I'll just pop the echo.
Okay, then Basil, I need you to make like a dex check just to make sure you act fast.
Like a dex attack roll or do you want like initiative or a dex roll?
Just like a dex roll.
You also need
Okay.
to beat my AC.
Well, yeah, that's the thing that comes next.
I just want to see if he's able to act fast enough.
No.
Oh, you're not able to act fast enough. Okay, so
I'm like getting out, I'm like fiddling with my belt to get out a dagger to stop the echo from doing this.
make that attack roll, Peach.
Will a 27 hit?
Non-stop. It's like the fourth 27 tonight.
We are standing in a kill box. We are standing in a box where if a fireball goes off, we just die. It is Shadow just silent, just quickly doing computations.
He's just sort of like, you guys are dead.
That only gets him to 20 ace.
Oh, with a shield? No, you can't shield out of a 27.
No, because
What are you, an adult red dragon? Like,
he already has mage armor prepared on himself, and then would also be trying to use shield. So he would try to use shield, but then he can't shield out of it. Yeah. So that attack
Hits.
that lands, and I guess everybody roll for initiative.
Gosh dang it.
you don't say.
Oh boy!
We're so freaking dead.
Yeah.
It's a 22 for Peach, but it didn't go through the roll. And a
16.
24 for Theo.
And a 4 for Callista.
Oh
Because
no!
of course.
Please, for the love of God, let me be faster. Holy crap, please. Or
Hey,
we're so dead.
If you don't use Wand of Binding now, I don't know when else you would use it.
Either that or silence. They're both really good at this situation.
You know what? Yeah, I don't care. Any of them two bad boys would be great.
The thing is that silence, I don't have to worry about a resistance, like a roll that he has to make.
Do you need
Where-
to speak a magic word with the Wand of Binding? Because if you don't, you could silence into binding next turn.
Let me see. Oh, look. I mean, theoretically speaking, I could center it into the room far enough that it doesn't reach me in the room. And we just block off the door so he can't get through. Theoretically. Oh god, he's faster!
Yeah, of course he is. Hey, if he's as strong as the Blackstaff, we just died.
Well, first let's see how much damage Peach did on that echo swing.
You do not need words to activate the wand of binding, as far as I'm reading here. Oh, this is the new one. Oh, never mind.
There.
Yeah, you just use an action to expend charges. You actually don't need to cast or chant or repeat a word. So yeah, you can
Yeah.
balance into binding.
Yeah, I just have to do it over the course of 2 separate turns. But that's if we even survive this first turn.
I mean, I don't think you can disintegration ray like across people. So, one of us is dead immediately for sure.
I like this choice of music for this fight.
It's worrying, is what it is. It's a worrying
It's
choice.
very, very worrying.
Since it looks like Fel is going first,
Yes.
Fiel would tell him to wait. I'll put you in the room. So basically
holding
telling
the
him to hold-
action for right afterwards.
Yeah, to hold his action.
Okay. He'll just be pistols ready.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hold the action in case the bad guy does a bad guy thing, right? Like,
You know, I know it's like literally impossible, but just imagine if we somehow pulled this off.
it's not like we can't. With a numbers game, we can kill him. Not here. Literally anywhere else, maybe. All of us in a 9x9 grid ain't gonna cut it.
Maybe not. I would have preferred if we swung just a few centimeters.
If we could have
further.
squeaked out that door, it would have been swell.
So Fel holds his action,
Yeah, Fel will hold his action then.
and then what Fiel will do is touch his shoulder, and Fel will reappear. Here. On this square. Do you need me to highlight it again?
Yeah, sorry.
He will appear here. Fel.
Fel will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if he was holding his action to shoot, he can do so.
He's
And
gonna shoot towards us.
well, he can move. And Fiel can't move through anybody, right?
Move through me. It's technically considered difficult terrain.
Yeah.
To move through another player square.
Okay, so after this, that's 1,
So
2,
you'd have-
3,
yeah.
15 feet of difficult terrain, so I could move to here at the most. Correct?
Sure, I'll allow it.
And bonk.
Okay, so we're full committing is what's happening here.
I mean, what choice do we have now?
Well, if he's a powerful enough wizard, he could have just been like, "Oh, you had an automated thing go off." But I really got to play a face character next. I feel like I could talk us out of. I could car salesman out of a lot of bad stuff.
Like,
Because
literally none of us have high cha.
Yeah. So
None of us are face characters.
well, we need to start thinking about our next characters right now. So Bard for me, I'll take that.
Is this even Fiel's sheet? No, it's not. Okay.
Or sorcerer, I guess.
So many options. I hope you have
19
silvery
to
barbs
hit.
prepared.
Would a 19 hit?
19 would hit, yeah.
11 points of damage.
Okay.
We also have Peach's actual weapon attack that initiated the fight. Does that go through?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I never rolled
Yeah,
for that.
That should have gone through, and I also need Fel's.
Should I finish rolling Fiels and then roll Peaches while you roll
Sure.
Fells?
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled once, so for Fiel again. Natural 20.
Okay.
Great.
It's a
Uh,
start.
So that's 16 flat points of damage. So 26 points of damage.
6. Okay.
And then Peach's opening attack is only 6 points. But I think it averages out.
At this point, we'll take literally every point of damage.
And it was another 6. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of stuff juggling through here.
No, that's,
Sorry,
that's
Shadow.
crazy.
Also, we still have the pistols at the ready, right? Those are still gonna go through, right?
Yeah, I just did those. One of his pistol shots hit and did
Okay.
5 piercing damage and 17 poison damage.
Okay.
What poison is he putting on those bullets?
Pretty good stuff.
The good stuff. Oh, hey, a cheer from
Maybe-
Mapricot.
Oh yeah, thank you for the 100
Thanks.
bits.
Oh, thank you.
I don't have ARV's alerts set up on OBS on my end, so
We can do it. Yep. You bet.
okay.
Okay,
so,
now the fun times have happened. Let's end this charade.
So I dealt with Peach's initial attack. Fiel teleported Fel. Fel's attack I then went through Thiel's attack. We did. Okay, so is that the end of Thiel's turn then?
Yes.
Okay, and now we go to.
So how are you going to kill, if not one of, then all of our characters? What's
I'm
the-
gonna
Yeah.
say right now, we're perfectly lined up for all player characters to just get by an AoE spell. Perfect.
It's bad.
And you know he's got hundreds of them.
Mm.
Waiting for him to say, I'm gonna just use power word kill. It's like, oh, okay, well.
I definitely think it's probably lightning bolt. It bounces.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
Lightning bolt, fireball, a cheeky fireball will do it, but he's gonna be in that.
Upcast it to like 8th level or something, you know.
I don't think there's a way he. Well, no, I guess if he casts it on the back wall, he's at a fireball range. Lightning bolt would bounce around the room and would suck. Poison cloud. Or
Just
like,
about
what
anything
is it?
sucks.
Cold and cold really is the killer here.
And once again, I'm in a position where I cannot use a damn potion before a fight.
The question is, will he hurt the room full of innocents in front of him, or will he turn around and hurt the people that are behind him?
You gotta keep in mind that one of those innocents that you're currently talking about, just hit him in the face.
It's a shadow monster. He doesn't know what that is. It's fine.
That's true, it's true.
It's the unknown. He might find like academic, I don't know, qualities to it or something. The silence from Shadow is killing me.
I'm just like, how long is this spell list that he has prepared?
It's a
He's like, what do I do here?
It's all
it's
the
an
spells.
echoing silence. Yeah.
It's just like every single spell is like power word kill, power word kill, power word kill. It's like that's the only spell he has.
Oh, that's probably the case, Mapricot, but it's just... how do you do it from here?
Okay. He grabs what looks like a piece of quartz from inside his robe in his prosthetic hand, crushes it, and then like flings the remaining dust up as he waves his hands and chants a short phrase, and a wall of force appears between him and everyone from Peach back.
After he casts that spell, Thiel attacks him. I can do that as a reaction.
Okay.
Which is a natural one, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's his turn, so shield doesn't apply until he re-ups it.
Mm-hmm.
But oh well.
Okay, and then Thiel's attack does not work. Yeah, and so then he'll just kind of like turn around because the wall of force is there, and he looks at Thiel and Fel, and he's like, I see Zardoz Zord has sent some of his lackeys. Are you really sure you wish to go up against me? I'll let everyone live, be free to go.
Why are you being so chill?
It's Peach's turn.
Let me see. What is Wall of Force exactly? I mean, I wouldn't know. But like, do I see it or
It's an invisible wall of force.
Okay.
You can see through it. If that's the thing that you're looking for, you can see.
Okay, I can see through it, and would I be able to detect that it has appeared in front of me, or is this going to be like a bird walking into a window kind of thing?
Yeah, it'd be like walking into a window. Nothing can pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage. It cannot be dispelled.
Let me see. Huh. If I... Can I willingly fail an AC check?
I mean, usually you can willingly fail any kind of check.
Okay.
Why? What's the ace?
Because I was thinking, I destroy my echo physically, and then bamf it into position here.
Because you can still see through. Right.
And it's not a magical spell. It's an ability.
Yeah.
Which sucks. It sucks for this.
I only asked because it would save me the bonus action of dismissing it. So if you rule that no, I can't like cheat the action economy, then I would just do it that way. But
I mean, technically speaking, you just use one of your attacks, and then you just go ahead.
No, because usually what would happen is that it would take a bonus action for me to dismiss it, and a bonus action for me to summon it again. So what I'm trying to do is save on a bonus action by destroying it deliberately, and then using the bonus action to call it back. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, well, I guess basically it would come down to like, how is it being destroyed?
Well, I would give it a poke.
Okay.
I would bonk it.
Yeah. In which case, then that works.
Yeah, because it only has the 1 hit point. So here I go. um. And let's see. Teleporting is a bonus action, so all I can do is attack at this point.
Okay.
Do feel or fell do anything that may indicate, like, okay, let's cool it down here?
Yeah,
Or no?
they seem kind of hesitant
No.
because like he has just said like he's cast something which has cut everyone off, and he said that he's willing to let everyone go
Mm-hmm.
unharmed.
Also, does he look bad at all?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, what I will do is I'll ready an attack action, but I will wait until he does something, or, like, I don't know, reinforcements arrive, because I don't know if he's just waiting to, like, have people pop out of the floors or something.
Okay.
Because all of this screams like a trap to me, like, oh, let me delay long enough so I can summon something into this room and murder all of you.
He doesn't
So-
need to trap us. He just
I
casts
just
all the
see-
force.
I just see 2 boxes and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. So I will hold the attack action, and I'll wait.
Okay. Guess then technically we'll go to Cruz or the aviary.
It's not like any of my magical abilities can go through Wall of Force, right?
Probably not. No.
Yeah, so I'm kind of stuck. There's nothing I can do.
Us normies have to stay on this side of the wall. We can't teleport.
Okay. Basil.
I guess all I do is probably move over to the other side next to Peach in case I need to swap with something.
Basil is getting the ring ready, and then, because Basil doesn't know these two, and Basil's duplicate is out there. The Echo's out there. So this is everyone that Basil actually cares about. Basil doesn't know, right? That's beyond him. So he's just preparing for like bad stuff to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Can we hear the conversations going on the other side of the wall?
Yes,
or is
you
that,
can.
Like, it's okay. I'll duck through Renair's legs and I'll go, sorry. Oh, jump the gun. Can we chill? Can everyone chill? Can I make an Arcana check? Is this guy a simulacra? In front of us, or does this look like a dude?
Make an Arcana check.
How's 21 do it?
Ooh.
You do notice that the alabaster floor beneath his feet has a kind of very subtle shine as if it's cold.
This isn't even him. Guys, we're just attacking a simulacra. This isn't even like a guy. We're just attacking. We're gonna burn everything. We're a snowman. We gotta chill. That's my turn.
Okay. That was actually productive. Lady Gondifrey will just be like coming up, just being ready, being like, oh, scary things are happening.
You think?
Renair's gonna step back.
Yes, correct. Good on you, Renair.
Callista?
Let's be honest, Callista's gonna try and seduce him.
No.
Manshoon, more like Manswoon, am I right?
I mean, even like a 20% less attractive John Stamos. Really, that's not doing it.
I don't want to fight this guy.
Basil
Especially since
actively
he-
has hands up too.
The thing
especially
is,
since
just like nothing can go through this wall of force. The only thing that can get us in there is the teleport.
I mean, which I could do.
Well, you'd have to wait for Peach to go ahead and do it, but yeah.
Well, he has a Misty Step.
Wait, Misty
No,
Step.
I have Misty Step.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I am. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Don't
Wait,
you have to touch him,
wait.
though?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
have
was
to
just,
touch him.
I was just
Touch
about
spell.
to bring that up. I was like, that's a touch.
He's gonna
I'm going
Misty
to get-
Step and then.
I'm going.
then-
I'm going
Well,
to
that's-
cast Healing Word on him.
There we go.
Interesting. Yeah.
For
Okay.
11. And I will say, that was a mistake. We don't want to fight you. Please drop this wall. We want to come in and talk.
I believe that is about as far as I can throw it, but yeah, sure, okay.
Okay. So that I'll consider that Callista's turn. In which case, we're going to Bell and Thiel, who will just be kind of like looking over at Peach, and like cocking their heads and being like shaking their heads a little bit and kind of like.
uh. Okay, I'm guessing that means both of them skip their turns and we go back to Manchun.
Well, they're looking at Peach for guidance. Like, do we keep attacking?
Oh. If that's the case, then Peach switches places, so now it's Echo in there, Peach out here, and Peach is going to address Manchun and say suspiciously,
What do you want to talk about?
Well, you know, I was planning on giving you the guided tour, showing you around my base of operations here, and hoping that maybe we could come to some kind of agreement concerning the information from the Stone of Galore.
How do you know about that?
How do I know about it? My agents have been working against the agents of Bragandartha and the Xanathar Guild and the rebellious gang, the Doom Raiders, and even the Devil Worshippers. Like, there's so many people after this God's forsaken magical artifact that leads to the vault of wealth that Daggleton Neverember held. I've known about it since before you were involved. And I know that it is now in the possession of you or one of your friends.
how does the party feel about that?
You just see Basil has his hands up and he's looking at you now, having switched places with the ring on his finger, and he's like, "Get back here! Get back here! We need to go away."
Okay. So, I don't know, Shadowed, how you want to rule this, but can I take both Yell and Fell back across the Wall of Force, or can I only take one at a time?
In this particular instance, I will allow you to take both. In any other circumstance, I would say it's only one at a time.
I would be willing to take like an ungodly amount of physical damage, like just to illustrate the fact that it is something that I can't normally do.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Like you'd
Yeah,
have, like,
you can roll whatever you want, but
okay. Yeah, in which case, like, make a Constitution saving throw.
or like you can even say I dropped to 1 hit point or something.
Well, I want you to make the Constitution saving throw to see how much damage I'm going to do.
Okay. That's 17.
Okay. How many hit points are you at currently? What's your total?
I'm at 64 out of 64 because we had that short rest.
Right.
Must be nice.
Okay. You will take 32 force damage.
32. I'm just writing that in. So Peach hears that and he goes, okay, and basically grabs Fell under one arm, hits Ciel in like a diving tackle, and basically as he swaps places, crashing into where his echo currently is,
Mm-hmm.
he goes, let's go, and takes like basically as many people as he can through the circle, which I think you said is 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
6, and then literally a second later, I teleport away
Okay.
to not clog up the pipes with the one remaining person.
I need to go to that one. Boop.
So we land.
Explain what was the approach there.
The approach is we have to leave either right now or we need to destroy the sigil. I never go back there.
Peach is vomiting blood because of that stunt.
We can dissect the game plan way later when we're safe. Do we destroy the sigil now, or are we just getting out of here?
No, let's go.
All
Do
right.
not destroy the sigil in case we need to go back.
There's a good chance he probably just destroys it from the end.
Then we sprint.
Oh yeah, I'm grabbing whoever I can, just sling on my shoulder, and we're just rushing down the steps.
Get Peach. Get the vomiting Peach.
Yeah,
That's
gonna be hefty for me, but I'll try my best.
Manchun's such a powerful wizard that just destroying the sigil on this side only affects his minions. It doesn't affect his ability to go anywhere.
That's fair, but Basil doesn't know that.
So let's go.
Yep. And that
Quick, fast,
is
in a hurry.
where we will end this session.
So the life of me, my character, every character I've ever created, flashing in front of my eyes.
I can only imagine the reason why Shadow took so long. He was like, which one of these spells isn't gonna kill them outright?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's why I saw Wall of Force and I was like, reasonable. I see.
I was also like double checking through like all of like Manchun's like personality characteristics.
Oh jeez.
And being like, okay, how should he be acting here?
He just got attacked for literally 40 some odd damage.
He did once again. We didn't actually attack Manchun. We attacked a snowman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to the dude.
Yeah, and it was like even if you got back around through like to the top of the next round, then his reinforcements would arrive.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I
So-
can't even imagine.
I
what those
knew
would
it.
have
I knew to be suspicious.
Well, I mean, you're being hostile in his home.
walked up into a person's home and they're like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" What?
Just freaking bash him in the face.
It's
Then
not
he
out
get
of
him
line.
shot.
It makes total. The problem is, I'm not even mad at Peach. It's 100% like it fully tracks as far as the logic goes. Right? Like, oh, this is the bad guy. We fight the bad guy, and then it's the we're in a 9x9 grid. Oh, we're in another dimension. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yep. You're in the extra dimensional sanctum.
Hopefully
Sounds like a
never back.
lovely place.
we get the money. We never talk about Manchun ever again.
About that.
We leave.
I believe
Sometimes we haven't seen the last one.
um,
Well, listen, if nothing else is gonna make Basil go crying to the Blackstaff, this will. This is 100% like Basil's gonna get adults involved.
you've now like both like decimated and disrupted the plans of two extremely powerful entities that are up against each other in Waterdeep. And they're going to be sending like things out to be like, go kill the fuck out of these adventurers who think they're do-gooders.
We did, but we did actually do good. We don't have to think it. We did do good. We rescued like 4 people, right? That's pretty big.
We went ahead and saved a mother, but then gone ahead and murdered her child.
He was a bad guy.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think he wanted his mother saved.
Yeah, he wanted to kill his
Because
mom.
yeah, because originally we were like, oh, the scene seems set up that he can't afford to take care of her, so it's like some kind of merciful euthanasia. And then it's like, oh no, wait, you're killing your mother specifically so that you can join this criminal organization. Okay, mother,
And
what would you like to do to this boy?
She did say shoot him, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, that
Street
was her
justice.
call.
Yeah, it was just funny as all.
Oh, that was quite the
How
session.
how cold did your sweat go the moment that Peach attacked?
Shao just like I don't know if I can avoid killing them here.
Well, that was just it. Is the moment Peach attacked, I was like, I would kill my players. That's the first thing that flashed into my mind. I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill my players right now. This is like the moment.
Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, maybe not lightning bolt, maybe not fireball.
So all the ones that we were listing off were correct. That's great.
Oh, wall of force looks like a good not kill everyone option.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a lot of fighting this time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Killed a spectator. Look at us.
But
Mhm.
we did clear the mansion with the exception of the weird gorilla.
Yep, and that'll forever
Oh,
be a
yeah.
problem for them to deal with.
Yeah, that's on the owners.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's move along to. Oh, go ahead.
Could we teleport the gorilla inside of Manchun Side
First of all, you got to somehow get it over
I
Yeah.
here,
Listen, we have brains.
and then you have to physically teleport with this in a 15 by 15-foot area
I would be invisible.
where
Don't
you're
worry.
the
Listen,
only one there.
I can make this work. It can't fit through the door once it gets there, but I can make this work.
Okay, well, let's move along to wrapping things up then for tonight. So Drew, you have any thoughts, concerns, anything relating to tonight's session and where you think things might be going in the future?
My favorite part is when we walked up and down the stairs.
So many stairs, you
So
know.
many stairs.
There was a lot of stairs, and
Yeah.
and that was the before time when we had to walk up. When the worst thing that we had to do was walk up and down some stairs and
Worry
fight
about some flying books.
yeah, some
Man,
flying books. And,
those are
yeah.
looking back now. That's just small problems, honestly.
Yeah.
But now we have other things to worry about.
What? Like a whole other faction?
I can't wait to see what happens next. That's what I will say.
Hmm.
This was a good cliffhanger.
Yep.
It's something, all right.
So, you got any more Blueprint streams coming up?
Oh yes, I will be on what day is it? Friday. I will be on Sunday playing more blueprints over on my channel. So if that sounds fun to you, stop on by.
All right. And Tilted.
Hello.
Comments?
Where to begin? Thank you once again, Shadowed, for not murdering our entire party. This is the second time that we have put ourselves in the worst possible situation. And we are still somehow alive. If I had cat lives, I should be out of them by now, honestly. Considering, aviary, bird, shorter life, it's fun. Anyway,
see, at least compared to the Growlhound Villa fiasco, which that was like kind of like a, oh god, I don't know how we wound up in this situation. This is I expected this situation to happen.
Oh, okay.
And these are about equally bad. If this one was potentially probably worse.
yeah, the fact that we have angered another whole faction and that we were being kindly shown around the area and then immediately we swing on the guy. It wasn't even him, turns out. So the fact that that was not even the real version of him, took 40 plus damage, and able to cast Wall of Force and most likely a bunch of other high level spells, that should tell you just how bad that would have gone.
Super great news. Once a simulacra wastes a spell slot, it's gone forever. So we got one out. We got one out.
We did it. We got him.
It's like burning a
That will
legendary
show 'em.
resistance. Yeah, we got one spell slot.
One spell bullet. But yeah, it was a fun session. Lots of stairs. A little disappointed that we didn't get to murder the monkey, but at the same time, it's understandable. But yeah, in terms of stuff going on for me, I'm continuing KCD. I'm thinking I'm getting through the monastery. I hate the monastery. Monastery is bad. It's
awful.
It's my least favorite part of the game so far.
It's like
we're getting
right in
there.
the center of the game, and then you're like, God, I hope this isn't the rest of the game, and then it's not. So
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Tilted. Hoodie.
What an adrenaline rush! Because once again, in my heart of hearts, I knew if I were the DM, I would be like, that's a TPK. Like this is it. Let's see who survives. And then you were very gracious with your Wall of Force. The fact that we still had the teleportation rings and they still worked as well was great. Because I was like, I don't know how do we get out of this? And I was like, oh, well, you have the answer. The books coming to life also was a good. Everyone immediately suspecting Basil of taunting the world to come and hurt him. Really makes me chuckle. That's a good one because he does. I mean, curiosity kills a cat. It's Basil, like to a T. Yeah, it was great. I still have a little bit of adrenaline rush thinking that I was like, okay, what's the next character? Yeah, it was great. I'm gonna be streaming Blueprints as much as I can, probably tomorrow. If no one's streaming tomorrow, I'll probably end up streaming tomorrow because I gotta play that game. I gotta play that game.
Yeah, I've been experiencing that as well. It's like I need to know more. I need to solve puzzles. And our instigator.
Hi.
Putting it lightly.
Every good party needs an instigator, though.
It's just the very large heart-shaped face Sweetie Pie who's the instigator in this party. Yeah, I think my favorite part of the session is the aviary getting in a really, really great turn when we cleared out the spectator.
Right, that was great.
Yeah, it's just like, oh no.
I rolled so bad throughout the
Yeah.
night, and then I get one triple going like, all right, that makes up for it, I guess.
Oh yeah, speaking of bad rolls, I got 3 nat ones over the course of the night. It's like the worst I think I've ever rolled ever in this campaign. It's been a crazy bad luck night.
But then you had halfling lucks.
Yeah, I have half
Mhm.
a luck, so it's not really fair, but it's the most I've ever rolled in that one.
Yeah, the rolls were all over the place.
All over the place.
Pour one
Except for
out for Callista.
27. That number will forever live in infamy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was rolling a lot of 27s.
yeah. You had great rolls for attacks. Like they were always on point, and it really showed this session.
Yeah, I think I'm warming up to martial classes now that I can attack twice in one turn. Also, obligatory apologies for instigating the fight on Mr. Manchun.
I mean, I half expected you to do it. I'd be insulted if you didn't, honestly.
I think it would be out
From
of character if Peach didn't do it. Right?
yeah,
Like
so so from Peach's perspective, he has been warned repeatedly that Manchun is an extremely powerful wizard and that the guy is dangerous and not to be trusted, and either the previous session or the session before that, when Basil planted the seed of what if Callista is still evil, and told us all that stuff from the stone in order to sell out the party. So Peach has had the thought in his mind of what if the stone is actually in cahoots somehow with like evil, powerful magical forces, and all of this is just an elaborate setup to like get rid of the party in some way. So in his brain, he's thinking, okay, I will be careful, but at the same time, this guy is sounding like he's trying to take us away from the teleportation circle. Because guided tour, that sounds really nice, except we're leaving the teleportation circle, which is seemingly our only way out of here. And he's leading us to God knows where, and who knows if we'd be able to get back here really easily. And so he's like, okay, I'm just going to double check. Who are you exactly? And so the instant he says, "I'm the name of the evil, evil bad guy who is like you've been warned about me. You know that I'm a really intelligent, really powerful, really conniving wizard who took over the Zendrums." And he's just like, "Okay, no, you're not taking us anywhere further." Bonk. So like that was what was going through his head. That's why he bonked immediately. Like, no, you're not taking us away from the teleportation circle. If we need to leave immediately, we are leaving immediately.
yeah, I don't think Basil would have gone on the guy. Basil would have been very kind until Manchun turned his back and then would be like, we gotta go.
Get him.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially like since Basil was there, be like, okay, we can go now. And then the moment Banshin says, yeah, I know you guys have the rock, and I've been looking for the rock. I know one of you is in possession of it. He's just like, okay,
Yeah.
that's all I need to know. The stone
That
is
was
probably colluding with you in some way. We are not hanging around whatsoever. Also, these two people that I've tried really, really hard to not know anything about what we're doing, they now know. So now that's a whole thing we have to deal with.
well that the only reason we ever needed to actually go see Manchun was because Callista, well, brainwashed, wanted to go see Manchun. We didn't actually need to go there. We were just gonna check it out, and then it was all bad.
Mhm.
You
All
just
bad.
needed to go to Kolat Towers to rescue Renair. You could have
Yeah,
gotten out of there after that.
Mhm.
and now we will.
Yeah. But Callista did
Now that
say
we've gone ahead and poked the bear a few more times.
Callista did say specifically that Manchun had keys to open the vault, which was another reason why we wanted to go here in the first place. And then Basil whispered to Peach, like, what if Callisto is, full evil? Telling us all about that. And it's like, oh, okay. Huh. Got it.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure all that was bullshit.
Yeah, we could just not get this money.
And
We don't have to do any of this. We just
Just
live a nice,
avoid the
calm
entire
life.
point of the
Yeah,
campaign.
no, it's fine, right?
Well, you kind of also have been asked to prevent anyone else from getting the money.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, we have the one major key for it.
Yeah, we are kind of doing. We are running interference on all fronts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
because
annoying everyone.
because Never Ember, like baby Never Ember, not the embezzler guy, baby Never Ember doesn't want his dad to have it, so it's like, oh okay. He doesn't know how to get the money, so it's like, oh okay, there we go. And then all these other people want the money, so it's like, okay, fine. For the rest of the campaign, we're probably keeping him from getting kidnapped again. And then how do we do we blow up the vault? Do we melt down all the money? What the hell do we do?
We go find the vault and then we put Never Ember in it because everybody's looking for him, and that's the only place he can be safe.
Just buried with all the money.
Yeah,
We could live. We could live in the vault because then it would be safe for us too. It'd be great.
that's true. Yeah.
I am kind of thinking like, do we all just go to the Blackstaff tomorrow instead of hosting Dead Winter Day and just being like, we live here now? By the way,
Well,
everyone's
it's
looking for us.
evening. It's evening currently, right?
It's the
Yes.
middle of the night. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
So it's
2
the middle of the
a.m.
night. We could run to the Blackstaff Tower because wizards stay up all night, don't they? Pulling all nighters
Yeah,
and doing
clearly.
wizardly things. So like we could run there right now, be like, "Hello, what the hell? What are we doing?" Because I feel like confirming the fact that Manchun actually is in the city is kind of like extremely important.
Yeah.
Well, technically, he's in an
Yeah.
extra dimensional pocket dimension.
Yes, but he
That's
can
true.
very easily get to the city.
Hmm.
Yes. For all intents and purposes, he is in the city.
Hmm.
All right. That was a that felt like a feat of DMing when I was only running at like 80% mental capacity tonight.
Sorry,
Did
Shadow,
good.
but it was a very good session.
Yes.
Although I will. Did we derail everything terribly?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay.
Once again, he did say that he planned for this, so
Mhm.
we're good.
I mean,
He knew.
you
he knew he'd get
guys
into troubles.
you guys met Manchun and you
Well,
escaped.
we met fake Manchun.
Tomato, tomato.
Tomato.
Yeah.
Like,
Simulacrum.
like because does he see through the eyes of the simulacrum, or is it like a whole other sentience kind of thing?
It's a whole other sentience kind of thing.
Okay, because I was thinking it'd be really funny if we basically beat up his living security camera and he was sitting in his bedroom or something like, ah, they hit me. I can't believe they actually hit me.
Can't believe they're stupid enough to actually hit me.
But yes, so next time. I have
Oh.
plans.
Oh no.
We have to host a party. What are you doing? You can't be mean during a party day. It's a holiday.
Manchun shows up at the party like, hello, now I'm in your
Right.
house.
Even
Stop
bad guys
calling
make it
out
off
my
party.
plans.
Well then.
Our one glyph of warding is looking real bad right now. I'll say that. Our singular glyph of warding is not looking hot.
Yes, but I think schedule wise, we were thinking our next session, unless somehow something else comes up, otherwise will likely be the 14th.
Sounds about
Because
right.
I'm extremely busy in the early part of this next week, so I would really like to have Wednesday as a evening of rest instead of running D&D.
Mhm.
Reasonable.
So 14th and 28th would be our regularly scheduled sessions then anyway. And ArvCon is also coming up this month, so we may be involved with that also, potentially. So keep an eye out on the schedule calendar stuff. Yeah, it could be pretty interesting if we had a very climactic session during ArvCon.
Oh, yeah.
Not a final session, but a climactic one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We should get going because it is getting late and Some of us need to be up early in the morning, so that is it for us. Make sure to check out all of our stuff via the commands in the chat. Follow. You can find all of us via that command that Tilted put in the chat earlier for ShadowCrew. And we will not do a raid tonight. And that's it.
Perfect.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Hope you'll all come
Bye.
around again. Bye bye.